love how we were right on time because you forgot we were starting a radio show. I saw the fear in your face. It's Friday morning. You made it. You're hanging out in the break room. Rochester's Classic Rock 96.5 WCMF. How's it going, buddy?
Pretty good, buddy.
What's going on, female buddy?
Doing good, buddy.
Another freezing
God
cold start.
damn.
It is 10 degrees this morning,
Yeah.
but we are going up significantly.
Yeah.
To 29.
All right.
It's 3 times what the temperature is now.
Okay.
As we look at the weekend tomorrow, actually not bad for a December day. 35 degrees, cloudy. Your Bills game forecast in Orchard Park, 31 degrees, high, and snow.
Scorcher.
I'll take 31 and snow.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, that's perfect.
Better than what's going on out there now.
Yeah, you're not kidding. All right, so let's start the show talking about the bathroom.
The what?
The bathrooms. More specifically, the work bathroom.
Oh, yeah, what happened?
Kimmy has stumbled upon a study this morning that indicates the younger you are at your job, the less likely you are to want to use the bathroom where you work.
What do you do?
1 in 3 Gen Z, 1 in 3 Gen Z employees say they are afraid to use their workplace bathroom.
Afraid?
It seems this is
Avoid it.
Yeah, focused on poop.
Like taking a dump.
Taking a dump at work. 1 in 12, just in general, workers say they have never pooped at work.
I don't know how
that?
you avoid that forever.
Right. I mean, that would be impossible.
Yeah.
No. I mean,
Especially for men. When a guy's got a dump, you got to dump.
put
man.
that on a T-shirt, sell it at the rock shop.
Boys be dumping. You know what I mean, man? There's no way there's a dude that could. Have you worked at any place for any length of time?
I mean, I guess.
So
if you're-
the day. I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say, I guess if you're legitimately afraid to do it, you'll hold out.
You can't.
Well, no, I mean, human emotion can have an effect physically on the body. Like, fear can keep you from pooping. Or it's also maybe,
Survival thing.
I have heard of people leaving their jobs, going home, pooping, and coming back.
Or
Really?
finding a public bathroom somewhere.
But
Yeah.
I
By
would,
the way, what's the difference between a public bathroom and a work
I
bathroom?
guess you're not sharing a space with other people. You know,
Oh.
you're not afraid of a coworker walking in.
yeah, if
while
you
you're
got
doing it,
if you're afraid of your funk,
or like depending on like the way your workplace bathroom is, because like I know I've worked at places where like it was just like a 1-person bathroom.
Yeah.
So like maybe you're afraid of it smelling and the office stinking up. I don't know.
yeah, like think of those smaller office
Yeah.
setups where it's just a bathroom and then there's like a cubicle next
Right.
to it, and you
Everybody knows what you did.
But like, so what is that? What they are afraid of?
It kind of feels that way because again, it says 1 in 3 Zoomers, Gen Zers,
Yeah.
are afraid to use the bathroom. But it 11% of Gen Z employees, 1 in 10, claim they have never pooped at work.
Oh.
So 1 in 12 overall, 10% for Gen Z do not poop at work.
You know what's funny is I feel like guys of your generation, Tommy, like not only will they poop at work, but they love pooping at
Oh,
work.
yeah.
It's so weird. Like
The power dump.
you
Yeah.
look forward to pooping. Like you would rather poop at work.
Why would you not want to poop at work?
I don't know. I mean, it's not something I would look forward to.
You're getting
Like if it happens, it happens, but I'm not trying to, I guess.
you're getting paid to take a dump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The boss makes $1,
All right.
I make a dime.
Is that it?
That's why I poop on company time.
Okay.
Well, and it's a nice escape from everybody.
Yeah, I
but
think women and men approach defecation differently. We find it relaxing
Agreed, yes.
and almost therapeutic, where I don't think women do.
I would like it to be as discreet as possible if I'm at the workplace. And I think too, we also are very social in the bathroom. So
Women,
like
you mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I don't really want to be social if I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Okay.
You know?
All right, I can understand.
All right.
But, I mean, there are men that we work with that have this same feeling, and I don't mean to put anybody on blast here, but there are 2 men that we work with who, if they are in the stall and they flush and everything's done, they will not come out of the stall until the bathroom is empty. And, like, there's been a couple of times where just because I'm a monster,
Yeah.
I have tested how long.
Making them wait it out.
Oh, I sat in the bathroom. I just stood in front of the sink for like 4 minutes to see how long it would
I
take.
got
for
in there
this-
and pulled them out.
You know that they
It's
are
a deal, man.
panicking on the inside.
But I don't get what the thing is. Like, I don't know if they read that book, Everybody Poops, but everybody
Yeah.
poops.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
can't hold it for so long. I mean, especially now. I really can't hold it.
Well, I don't
long.
think they're holding it. They're holding out to leave the stall.
Well, okay,
No,
so
I'm saying like if I'm
Oh,
at work and I gotta go to the
gotcha,
bathroom,
gotcha.
it's happening.
Yeah.
Remember that one time I just ran off
Yeah.
on air?
Yeah,
You've done that
'cause
multiple times.
I wasn't even on the radio show at the time. You left.
Neither was I. No, but it was either that waste paper basket or the bathroom, and it was close, bro.
252 WCMF. The younger you are, the less likely you are to use your bathroom at work. It seems that this study is focused mostly around taking a dump at work. 1 in 3 Gen Z workers say they are scared to use the office bathroom. 1 in 12 American workers overall say they have never taken a dump at work. 10% of Gen Z employees say they have never pooped on the job.
Okay.
Like, I think maybe they just need to try it once to understand how glorious it is.
Yeah, it really is.
I'm telling you, man. Because
Yeah, the only thing is quality of toilet paper kind of
Yes.
goes down here.
yeah,
Yes.
So if you've got a major cleanup, it could be tough.
yeah. No, I agree with you.
So you also, I think there's also the panic of what if I clog the toilet?
Oh, the Tantillo effect.
Yeah. So in the women's bathroom, there is only like one toilet that can handle that.
Wait, how big a dumps are you guys taking?
No, like the other toilets, like you can't even use. Period. Like they don't flush. Really.
They're broken.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Is that the excuse all you power dumping ladies here are using?
So like I can
Do
understand.
we have an office full of power dumping ladies?
Could be.
In love with a
I
two-time
don't
man?
Well, there's one.
They get
there's
together,
one-
but
there's
that
one-
smell he just can't stand.
I think there's also one nobody uses because the seat's cracked. So there's
Jesus,
a lot
how
of problems
busted is
going
that
on in there.
bathroom?
Okay.
But I would also understand like the panic of like, what if that happens to me? What do I do?
All right,
What do you do?
Look, no, she's right. Like, clogging a toilet in a place where you don't have plunger access sucks. Being on the road doing comedy, there were a couple of times where I clogged a hotel toilet, and they never leave you plungers. So you have
Yeah.
to call the front desk to unclog the toilet.
The shame of having somebody else have to handle that for you.
Yeah, like that's because you can't leave the room.
No.
You have to stand next to the guy while he's unclogging your dump.
So my one of my wives, previous wives, I won't mention names.
Okay.
But it wasn't the first one. We were at my brother's house in Cape Cod, and it's an older house.
Doing? Why are you doing this?
So she clogs the dumper in the morning. And I got to go down to my brother and go, hey, man,
Why
I
would
need
you,
a plunger.
Why wouldn't you just? Did you take credit for it?
No.
You why?
Well, I never said, no, I didn't say
Well,
who.
he knows who it is.
Well, I didn't say.
I would be pissed at my husband if he wasn't like, yeah, my bad. Like, if it
Why
was
do I
his-
have to fall on your
Because
dump?
it's your family.
Why can't you just admit? I don't get it. Like, you're ashamed
But
that you
if-
go to the
was
bathroom.
this like one of the first times she met your family?
Yeah, but we got divorced, so who cares?
Okay.
Well, yeah, I wonder why you got divorced. Hey, she clogged the dumper. Big ass dumper over here. Da, 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 da. Here comes the dump.
But it is so, I had to go down there and go up and clean it up, man. And by the way, I had to clean it up.
She's your wife.
I know. Like
I
that's,
like
that's,
that-
that's
that's-
called love. Like that's just something
That's
you have
not-
to do. Take the fall for the clogged toilet.
No, you should be in charge of your own ass.
We have,
Manage your own ass.
we have people waiting on hold. A ton of Instagram messages coming in. I see you guys on hold. Sit tight. 252 WCMF again. 1 in 12 American workers say they have never taken a dump at work. 1 in 10 Gen Z workers say they haven't. 1 in 3 Gen Z workers say they were afraid to use a bathroom on the job. Rich writes us on Instagram, Duffy and WCMF. Look at it this way. If you take a 10-minute dump at work every day, that is literally a week's paid vacation just for
Look at
dumping.
that.
It's a good call.
Yeah.
Dom writes us, I start work at 4:45 every day. I have to go every day at work the second I walk in. Usually, it's twice a day. That's good bowel movements,
Yeah.
buddy.
Because my stuff is like clockwork. Like, it's right down to the minute.
Yeah, I start to get nervous when it doesn't happen
Yeah.
when it normally does.
Oh, yeah, when you have a shift.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Let's talk to Matt. Hey, Matty, how are you, buddy?
Hey, good morning. I actually, the guy you just read was stole my thunder there. I only poop at work. Like, I will not poop not at work. Like, I get paid for it here, man. Why not?
No, I agree with you 100%. And here's the thing. It's also not cleanup I have to worry about at my house.
Very true. Very
You know what I'm
true.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
hey, my bowl looks sparkling white still because I'm doing it at work.
Can you? I don't know. Get how you guys like make yourselves do it.
Oh, I don't. It just happens.
What do you mean?
Oh,
Hey.
You
well,
don't-
I mean, he's
every
saying like
morning.
he only poops at work. Like if I don't have to
Every
go,
morning.
Well, you get into a
No,
groove.
but mine,
all right,
mine,
time. All right.
but I poop at the same time every day.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, Matt,
Okay.
thanks for the call, buddy. Have a good rest of the day. There goes Matt's pooping schedule.
Yeah.
All right. I have also found that there are stores that I walk into where I automatically have to poop when I walk in.
You
Oh.
bet. do they have a bathroom situation? Because some like, are you talking retail? Because
Yeah.
a lot of those places don't have bathrooms.
Okay, so I'm gonna share a story with you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to this company because they're a fine company. My kids love arts and crafts.
Yeah.
My youngest especially. So we go to Michael's a ton, the arts and crafts store, and I don't know why,
yeah.
but every time I walk inside Michael's,
Is it the smell?
because it's like the library effect, right? Like
Yeah,
there's also been a
that's-
study
yeah.
that shows when people walk into libraries, they have
Right.
to poop. I don't know
Oh.
what it is about Michael's. I will not have to poop when I walk in, but when I get to Michael's,
Wow.
I have to go poop. I probably have taken a dozen dumps in the last 2 years inside of the Michael's on Jefferson Road.
I never heard of such a thing.
That is weird.
But no, I mean, there are other like studies that have shown like there are specific places.
Maybe it's
smells.
visual. Maybe you're seeing something.
What could it be?
All these arts and crafts.
Maybe does it
All those
remind you?
beads.
Does it remind you of school or something?
Um,
Or maybe you're going to be there for a while, so like the panic starts to set in a little bit.
Or I know
like,
that I
I
have
gotta know
time.
there's a bathroom here.
there's some. Okay, I will say this too. There are some places that I dread having to poop. Have you ever taken a dump in a Marshalls?
No.
See, I didn't know they had bathrooms.
They got bathrooms in a Marshalls.
Oh.
And here's the thing: they're not even like they're bad bathrooms. There is just there's shame that I feel in a Marshalls taking a dump.
Really?
Well, like because it's all full of like polite women.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Right? Like, and so when I leave after taking a dump, it's like I've done this horrible, sinful thing,
Yeah.
and look at all of these kind mothers that are
Yes.
just shopping for deals.
There
They
must-
don't know. They'll never know.
There must be something to being overwhelmed when you step into those types of stores because like people who like work for like Target and anywhere where there's like a dressing room, like I know they all have horror stories of people pooping in dressing rooms. Like, and I don't know if those people are doing it on purpose or if like they just like all of a sudden have to go and it's like an emergency situation. I'm telling you, like everybody I know that's worked in retail has at least one story of somebody doing that.
Haven't I told this story on the air before?
You have, yeah.
What, you did this?
No,
No.
he knows somebody who did.
I
it.
dated a girl.
Yes.
She was a smoke show too. Like
Yeah.
smoke show. We were like in our late teens, early 20s.
Yeah.
And we go to Target. And she goes in the dressing room to try something on, and she comes out laughing, and she's like, "We have to go." And I'm like, "What?" She's, "We have to go. We have to go." And I'm thinking, is she shoplifting something? So like, we're like running out of the store. She took a dump in the dressing room.
How did she clean herself?
I don't know. I didn't
with
have any.
with the
Probably.
thing she was trying on?
I had no follow-up questions. I didn't want to know, and like I was
So she squatted down.
took a dump in the dressing room. That's what she told me. I didn't see it, but I don't know why we would have run out of there.
Yeah,
had
and
she
why?
not.
Of course, she wouldn't make that up.
Yeah. I don't know, it's not going to impress me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was jarring because like again, like if you would have seen what this woman looked like,
Yeah.
to find that out,
Yeah.
just didn't make
Yeah, I got you.
Not that an uglier woman would be more likely to take a dump in a Target. I don't even know where I'm going with this.
I was kind of with you on the good looking in the dump. I was. I had an uglier woman.
Zach writes us on Instagram, Duffy at WCMF. There's an app that keeps track of how much you get paid for dumping on company time.
Oh, like you start it when you start, like it just keeps a running clock.
It's like an
kind of thing.
app.
Can we look that up? What's the app? Because I kind of want to download it now.
I don't know what to Google.
Yeah, without
Company time app. I don't.
Well, no, because wouldn't that be fun at the end of the year to find out, like,
how
you made-
much money you made.
Yeah, you made $7,000 just pooping on the job.
And you were fully covered with benefits while you were
okay.
doing it.
So there's 3.
What? How many do you need?
Where how much you earn while using the bathroom at work. Names. One of them's called soft earnings. The other one. The other one's called poop salary, and
Okay.
there's a third called poop at work.
Okay.
Not as creative.
Poop salary.
I like soft
So yeah,
earnings.
it says you enter your hourly wage and then start the timer when you enter the bathroom.
There's 4 because Rich just wrote us. There's one called the
poop
Kaboom.
there's poop tracker.
Okay, 5.
Wow.
How many?
Man.
Man, they cornered the market on.
Yeah.
It also shows how stupid men are.
Yes.
That there are maybe half a dozen apps where we just want to find out how much money we're taking,
Yeah.
making taking a dump.
Yeah.
No, because I mean, like when it comes, I'm big on efficiency.
Mm-hmm.
You know this, right? Like, use your time the right way so you have as much time for yourself as possible.
Okay.
So, like, if I don't know, I average 7 to 10 minutes taking a dump.
Yeah.
If I'm doing that at home, that's 7 to 10 minutes I'm losing hanging out with my family, watching something on TV.
Yeah,
You know
true.
what I'm saying?
That is true.
Getting the show done. I'm not going to have the laptop on when I'm taking a dump. Working.
Yeah.
Okay, so there are 2 apps on here. One is called Poop Map.
Okay.
And that's a social app where users can share their defecation locations on a map. And then there's another one called Poopy, a social app that allows users to track and share their bathroom experiences.
So there's another app like that.
Yeah,
that-
you're like 1 click away from anal porn here.
Well, I guess it's to say like this place has a great bathroom.
No,
to poop in.
those are valuable.
What's tushy?
Oh my God.
What?
Something. That app, there's a couple apps that will tell you which like road bathrooms. Those are valuable apps. If you
Like
try-
has
Yes.
really good bathroom.
Yeah, so like you can type in the address of like
that
a store.
one is worth gold.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like I highly encourage people to go download those apps because if you drive around for a living, you need to know these things.
Well, I remember like when I was on the road. This is the early '90s. The best bathrooms, no matter where you were McDonald's.
Oh, really?
Because they cleaned them all the time.
Okay.
So, but every place else was a horror show.
See, because when I was on the road, it was Target and Barnes and Noble.
Yeah,
Barnes
they,
and Noble.
they didn't even exist yet.
Yeah, Barnes and Noble's still pretty good. Target, I mean, they got other things going on.
Yeah. Truck stops were always kind of hit or miss. Some were really nice, some were really gross, and some guys in there were really friendly. Well, did you just fall down from heaven?
As long as you stay out of the shower area, you should be okay.
You want to be a Teamster, son?
Oh, yeah. A tag teamster. I have found in my travels
Yeah.
that the bigger the truck stop, the cleaner the bathroom.
Yeah, usually
That
those
makes
big
sense.
ones are really nice.
But it doesn't make a lot of sense because there's far more toilets in there to keep clean.
yeah, but they have
They
like a
have to
staff.
maintain-
Okay.
Yeah.
Because like those mom and pop joints were
Bro.
always kind of like the owner, like the guy that owned the joint was working the everything. You know what I
Anytime
mean?
you need a key to use a bathroom, you're in trouble.
You're
Oh
absolutely
yeah,
right.
yeah.
You know,
You're gonna see a dead
Yeah.
body.
I've also found as I get older, when we were doing stand-up comedy driving around, it was just me. So
Yeah.
there can be a dirty bathroom, but whatever. I'm going to get in and
Yeah.
get out. And for most of the time, I'm just standing up, going, and getting the hell out of there. I now travel with 3 women at all times to hockey tournaments.
Yeah.
So like I have to be conscious of clean bathrooms, and it's very frustrating because like some of these hockey tournaments that I take my daughter to, they're in the middle of nowhere. So we'll be driving on like U.S. route whatever for 50 miles. The only gas station for the next 30 minutes is this tiny one-room gas
Yeah.
station, and they'll refuse to go to the bathroom.
It is amazing, and I didn't realize it at the time, how much time I saved being single
Yeah.
because I didn't have to make these decisions. You're right. I have to. We're not going here. Don't pull in that place. That place is terrible. Yeah. So we're on this ass journey now.
Nope.
Find the
Bathroom search.
to find the proper
Well, if
toilet.
you had one of these apps, you may have been
Yeah.
in luck.
No, but here's what the most frustrating part is. Like I talk, again, efficiency, right?
Yeah.
Let's not waste any time. The shorter we're here, the better. When we were on our way home from D.C. for a hockey tournament like
Yeah.
a month ago, we pull into this gas station, and the bathroom is not up to par for
Yeah.
my girls. So my wife's like, there's a gas station, like I could see it over there. I'm
Yeah.
like, no, we're not going to. Do you know how much time we're losing?
Cross the interstate to go to
Go
it.
down there. Now I got to
Yeah.
turn around and loop around. And they were like, no. They like cross their arms. Like,
Yeah.
we will refuse. I'm like, okay, fine. We'll lose another half an hour.
But I like that standoff they do. It's your ass. My ass is fine right now, so I don't know what this standoff is all about. Because I could just sit here and wait you out.
Yeah, but I got 2 more hours in the car with them
Yeah, I know.
for multiple reasons. I might as well go. All right, so I guess what we've figured out here,
Yeah.
the smart thing to do is to poop as long as possible on the job,
Oh, yeah.
just for your 401k.
Mm-hmm.
We have a Dynamite Don't Hold It kind of breakup for you this morning here on CMF. It's Friday. You know what that means.
Oh, I think we're getting a little creepy.
Yep, Creep Cap
I
coming
think we
at you.
kind of already started.
Well, for you, you weirdo. Creep Cap, all the disgusting things Tommy said all week long, coming at you just after 7 o'clock. It is also Football Friday. Bills, Bengals, 1 o'clock. Game was moved. 1 o'clock, Sunday. Live right here on 96.5 WCMF. Tommy's got some picks to make, and this is a tough one
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
because this Bengals team,
Who's going to be here? Who's going to be on the field?
that's a great question, because
Yeah.
the guy that the Bills signed 2 days ago will not be coming all of a sudden.
Oh,
What the hell?
what, he bailed?
It's so.
Nah, football not for me.
Oh, and they lost the guy that they released.
That's the worst part. That's the worst part.
Tommy makes his picks just after 7:45. Tommy tells it like it is. Just after 9 o'clock to recap Tommy's picks. Danger is on the road this week.
Okay.
Kimmy will be sitting in for Danger.
Lady
making those
Danger.
Picks. Lady Danger, which is the most appropriate name for Kimmy I've
Yes.
ever heard. But we will have, from the Let's Go Duffalo podcast, Ryan Duffy.
Ryan Duffy.
Just after 9 o'clock to recap those picks from Tommy. And everything about this game on Sunday,
Yeah.
history, statistically, says the Bills do not get out with a win, which is why the Bills will 100% win this game on
Really?
Sunday. And we'll get to that just after 6:45 here in the break room on CMF, plus a whole bunch more. But first, Tommy, you want to talk about Lady Danger? Lady Danger is not Kimmy.
Oh, who is it?
Lady Danger may be this woman we're about to talk about.
Okay.
Because based on the accusations, if they're true, she did not participate in any of this wrong stuff. But all of this chaos
Yeah.
would not have been possible without her.
Oh.
And I'll explain next here in the break room on CMF. You need adults to be the voice of reason.
Yes.
Teenagers are going to do stupid things. It takes that grown-ass person to put their hand around them and try and lead them in the right direction. The woman in the story is accused of doing the opposite of that. And I'm having a hard time figuring out why.
Okay.
You're hanging out in the break room, Rochester's Classic Rock, 96.5. WCMF, just after 6:45 this morning. Nothing that we know about this Bills team now and the history of this team against the team that's coming to town on Sunday indicates the Bills are going to win this game.
All right.
But based on how this season has gone across the NFL, that is the exact reason why the Bills are going to win this game. And we'll get to it on a Football Friday, just after 6:45 here in the break room on CMF. A 39-year-old woman just west of us has been arrested after police say she was driving around teenage kids on a vandalism spree.
Oh,
so she was the wheelman?
She is the wheel woman. Woman on a vandalism spree for children. When I say vandalism spree, I don't mean like they went out one night.
yeah.
These kids between the ages of 10 and 16
Yeah.
were taken to multiple locations on multiple evenings across multiple months.
Oh,
Okay.
She's like the carpool mom.
Yes, to commit these acts of vandalism.
But they weren't doing it for money, then.
Nope.
They were just destroying things.
You got it. So
What's the point?
that's a great question. According to police, some of the vandalism included chucking eggs at windows,
Okay.
tossing furniture into a lake. One of these locations that the vandalism happened was a high-end restaurant, but there's no rhyme or reason as to what they picked.
Okay, kids, you go have fun now.
That's exactly,
Be
yes.
here waiting when you're done.
She's also
Well, better than sitting on the couch.
she's also accused of allowing these kids to throw rocks at cars,
Oh man.
which damaged 5 vehicles.
Man, you could have killed somebody.
According to police, they also took the trash out of the dumpsters at a local Tops and tossed the garbage around the parking lot.
Okay.
The woman was caught, according to police, when a bunch of the kids were at a Tops at a different time, were causing problems. They were waiting for their ride, and this woman showed up to come get them. This woman has been charged with 21 counts of endangering the welfare of a child, along with some other charges. She has a court date coming up.
What a pointless thing to take on.
Does anyone want to take a shot why this 39-year-old woman was on board with this?
Yeah, I can't figure out.
Because it's all on her. They're kids.
Yeah, you're 100% right.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
What?
You were. Yeah.
And you didn't even target one thing you hated, you had an issue with.
nope. I mean, again, for example, one of the incidents happened August 15th. Another incident happened October 16th. So we're talking 3-4 months here.
Yeah.
That if the allegations are true, these kids were going on this vandalism spree that this woman was driving them around to do.
So she didn't hang around while they were doing it?
I don't know.
Okay.
So this one
That's
instance.
what I was curious. Was she just dropping them off and picking them up? Was she waiting it out?
Dropping them off.
So
for
she was ready to go when they were done?
It's a good question. All right. I think the relationship of this woman to the kids is important for the story. And the phone number is 252-WCMF, 252-9263. Because the way that I look at it, there are 3 relationship possibilities. One is the one everyone is thinking.
Yeah.
Somebody's mom.
Yeah.
Right? Is she trying to be the cool mom?
Oh.
Is this does she see this as a way to bond with her kids?
Would it be almost, well, at least they're getting home safely? I don't know.
Well, I mean, look, there is that idea with underage
they're going to
drinking.
go out and do it, but I'm happy to give them a ride home to make
But
sure
you're
they
gonna
get
get
home
arrested.
at the end of the night. I don't know.
I mean, she wasn't for months. Maybe she thought she was.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, could it be a cool aunt?
I guess.
That makes more sense than you
but
think.
an aunt that's available,
Bust
at
in.
the whenever these kids are, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you
was
have
she
to have a
watching
pretty
these
open
kids?
schedule.
Kimmy, you're talking about a 39-year-old
Yeah,
woman that
you're
was
right.
that doesn't sound like someone that's running a
Yeah.
high-powered business operation. I mean, if we're talking aunt here,
Yeah.
she sees it as harmless mischief. To Kimmy's point, better that these kids are doing this than going out getting drunk and doing
But
drugs.
that is such a stupid way to look
Yeah.
at things.
I agree
Better
with
they
you.
destroy property.
And so if she was an aunt, are all these kids related and she's babysitting?
Ooh, that's a good question because they are ages 10 to 16, which those would not normally be people that would be hanging out together.
Right.
Right?
Right. So I'm watching all. Go have fun.
There is a third adult possibility.
What's that?
Again, 252-WCMF. We're talking about a 39-year-old woman just west of us who has been arrested after police say she was taking kids over a period of months in different incidents to go on vandalism sprees. They're accused of chucking eggs at windows, tossing furniture into a lake. One of the incidents happened at a high-end restaurant. One of the incidents happened at Tops. She was arrested, charged with 21 counts of endangering the welfare of a child, along with other charges. The one that would be the most uncomfortable relationship, adult friend.
Oh.
Yeah, like a co-worker one of them had or something.
Neighbor that they bonded with.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you take the kid under your wing. Now you see the fun these kids are having. You want to go have the same fun.
Man, I hope this woman isn't married. I hope this isn't somebody's wife.
I don't think you can be married.
Yeah.
I hope. I hope you're right.
Especially if she's off doing it alone, that you wouldn't have some concerns.
I'd be willing to bet a mortgage payment that this is a single.
I hope you're right.
But like no matter what the relationship is, I think the strangest part about this story, and you kind of touched on it a second ago, when it comes to egg chucking, rocks at a car, restaurant furniture in a lake, the reason kids do this type of stuff is because you don't understand what a big deal it is. Right? Like, you don't know what the furniture costs.
Yeah.
You don't know what an inconvenience it is to that person.
You're bored.
How dangerous it is to throw rocks
You're
at
a bored kid.
Yes, exactly. That is the folly of youth. And that's why, despite it being dangerous and annoying, we don't punish kids like adults.
Right.
This woman knows how dangerous this stuff is.
Yeah.
And she, I'm assuming, would be livid if her car was hit with a rock or her house was egged. And she's all about it. You all about that life?
But it's weird because I want to say she's like sick, but it's like a really low-end sickness.
And
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I just can't think of
like you're twisted in
a
the head.
reason why she would justify it in her head.
I don't. Yeah.
Other than the only thing I could think of is like, I don't want them running around after her.
I don't think
but they
it's
are
that.
running around.
I don't think
know.
she's got to have some kind of general hatred about life or about. Yeah, you can't even say businesses because it sounds like it was homes, cars, and
all over the place.
Yeah.
And shops.
But like, I mean, a general hatred about life. If she was that,
like you're almost like the lowest end anarchist there is.
I mean, I get where you're coming
You know
from
what I
there,
mean?
but wouldn't you be doing, to your point, bigger stuff? Like
Yeah, maybe
graduating to more things along the way?
You would think you'd step up a little bit in the anarchy game.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about the anarchy angle, but I mean,
Just like you just hate society in general.
yeah, but I'm gonna go.
But I don't want
trash.
to do it myself, but I'll pick up the gas.
Okay. So wait, she's got like a team of minions ages 10 to 16 doing her low-end anarchy bidding? Okay.
I can't think of anything.
Did you watch Fight Club recently?
No, I did not.
Okay. Because you're describing Fight Club.
Yeah.
A lower-end
The
version
Fight
of
Club, yeah.
Fight Club. You think she's good looking?
No. Man, this chick has got to be rough.
No, I haven't seen
I'm dying to see a mug on her.
Well, yeah, I haven't seen a mugshot. I mean,
I'll tell you what.
What?
She's tatted up. Tatted up.
Yeah, I guess that's a.
She got chipped tooth.
Okay, but now you're going what? She got hit with one of the rocks on the way to the car.
She caught one in the eye.
Okay, so so there is a little detail that we just discovered in this story. All right, so police say the youth were under the care of the woman at the time, but did not specify her relationship to them.
So that could be just somebody that was watching them for a friend.
Yep.
Or you could be an aunt.
Or you could be a mom.
Or you could be a mom.
So this could be a mother doing this.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, look, it's not really a lesson that's shocking. Don't take kids out to commit acts of vandalism.
Yeah, like you shouldn't have to say that out loud.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess now we have to.
Yeah.
And, at the end, like with all of these crimes, the question is always, is it worth it?
Mm-hmm.
Right? And most of the time, it's not the punishment and embarrassment you're getting into versus what you're getting out of it. But there's an argument. You steal $10,000, you have fun with it. Sure,
Yeah.
you'll be okay. In this case, there is no way that this is worth it in any way.
No.
Like the public, this woman's
Like, you
name
would
is
think
all over the papers.
Just giving somebody a ride eventually get sick of like, really, right now, right now you want to go throw rocks. Like I would just think like being that consistent with it is
I
strange.
can't afford the rock throwing gas, guys. You're killing me. You're killing me. Tell you what, clean your room, then we can go chuck eggs at a high-end restaurant. All right, let's take a break. There's going to be anarchy and chaos in that stadium in Orchard Park come 1 o'clock Sunday.
Yeah.
This has been the weirdest NFL season maybe of the last 20 years. Quote, good teams are underperforming. Quote, bad teams are all of the sudden in first place in their divisions. There are two divisions in which a team with a losing record could, in theory, be in first place and make the playoffs by the end of the year. And that leads us to this discussion. Because, Tommy, history and statistics indicate that there is absolutely no way the Bills will win this game on Sunday. And for that reason,
Yeah.
the Bills will absolutely win this game on Sunday. And we'll get into it next on a Football Friday here in the Break Room on CMF. Sometimes there are things you can just never get right.
Okay.
You should be able to figure it out. You got the skill, you got the talent, you got the want to get it done, but it just doesn't work, and it's unexplainable.
Okay.
Keep that in mind as the Bills take the field on Sunday. Because for some inexplicable reason, the team that's about to line up across from Buffalo has their number more than any other team in the NFL over the last, 6-7 years.
Yeah.
You're hanging out in the break room, Rochester's Classic Rock, 96.5, WCMF, just after 7 o'clock this morning. It's Friday. You know what that means.
Oh, we're going to get a little creepy.
That's right, Creep Cap, all the disgusting things Tommy said all week long. And in keeping with that creepy theme, you're familiar with OnlyFans.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we have to be careful here because there is someone that I know, and I think Kimmy kind of knows also,
Is it doing OnlyFans?
that made the decision a few months ago to do OnlyFans.
Okay.
Because there are people who will sing the praises of OnlyFans, right? Doing just a few minutes of work every week, they are making thousands of
But
dollars.
usually it's kinky.
Yeah. That is not the case for everybody.
Oh.
And we'll get to the story just after 7 o'clock here in the break room on CMF. Bills, Bengals, Sunday. Keep in mind, the game has been moved to 1 o'clock on Sunday. It was a 4:25 game. It was flexed out for the Bears-Packers game at 4:25. So 1 o'clock, if you want to watch the game.
Yeah, where would I go?
You got that?
I'm really cold.
Oh, very cold.
It's hard to talk in here.
It's hard
Freeze
to
my
talk
ass
in a
out.
cold. Kimmy
Yeah.
will be at the Warm Bill Grays
Lady K?
in Chile. That's right. Delicious food, fantastic drink, heat, and Kimmy at the Bill Grays Tap Room in Chile on CMF. And look, getting this game on Sunday
Yeah.
would go a long way making Bills fans feel comfortable about playoff positioning and situations. And we are in a weird situation because the Bengals are a 4-win team. In any other division right now in the NFL, they'd be dead and gone.
Yeah.
But at this moment, the Baltimore Ravens are number 1 in the AFC North at 6-6. And the Bengals at 4-8 are only 2 games back of first place. So winning the division is a legitimate possibility
they
for
got a
Cincinnati.
shot.
Yes. And despite the Bengals being 4-8, all of a sudden this team in Cincinnati might be good. Quarterback Joe Burrow missed most of this season with injury, came back last week, and they hung over 30 on the Ravens. So it's, Tommy, impossible to know what we're going to get out of this Bengals team on Sunday.
Yeah.
Despite all of this,
What?
Tommy, this Bills roster should beat this Bengals team.
Yeah, but you don't know who's showing up to play.
You know Burrow's going to be there.
No, but I'm saying with the Bills.
Oh, with the Bills, and that's just it. Even with the injuries, believe it or not, statistically, our defense is better than Cincinnati.
Oh.
And I know it sounds silly, but
They're that bad?
we'll get to that
All
later. Our offense, as herky-jerky as it's been, moves the ball better than the Bengals' offense does. But none of that matters on Sunday.
Yeah.
Because for some reason, the Bengals and Joe Burrow just know how to beat the Bills.
Yeah. They've always had their. So you tell me
One of those teams.
Josh has never beaten Cincinnati.
Joe Burrow has played 3 games in his career against the Bills. He is 2-0. And that third game was stopped for the DeMar Hamlin situation.
But they kind of had that one in hand.
It was
They
in
were
the
looking
second
good early.
quarter.
Yeah.
But the Bills weren't looking good in that game. One guy wasn't even moving. He was laying there. Oh, it all worked out.
It didn't look like they were stopping them early. Like the Bengals looked like they were doing whatever they wanted.
They're having a party.
Josh Allen has never beaten Joe Burrow.
Wow.
And, I can't think of another quarterback that he's seen more than 3 times that he hasn't beaten. I can't think of a quarterback he's seen twice that he hasn't beaten. He's beaten Matthew Stafford. He's beaten Jared Goff. He's beaten Patrick Mahomes. He's beaten Lamar Jackson. He's beaten Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
Who has he not beaten? Joe Burrow.
Joe.
Trying to think. Yeah.
That's it.
Goddamn Joe.
And look, I get that Joe Burrow is talented. But again, every other premier team and quarterback the Bills have beaten in the last 6 years. And not only that, they've had really good games against them. Like the Ravens cannot win in Orchard Park. The Chiefs, outside of that one playoff game, cannot win in Orchard Park. Yet for whatever reason, this Bengals team makes them look stupid.
And Joe Burrow annoys me.
Why?
He's a pretty boy.
You loved Joe Burrow until you saw
I
him in
was
that
gonna say,
documentary.
I was gonna say,
Didn't he piss me?
But you
He's
love
very-
a guy who's bold with his fashion.
I understand that, but he's very, when you see other guys in these documentaries, they look like football players.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I didn't know what this kid did, I wouldn't even think he's an athlete.
He looks like a former child star.
Yes,
He does look like
that's
Macaulay
a great
Culkin.
way. Yeah, he should have been on Home Improvement.
But wait a minute.
And like when you see him, he's playing classical
Yeah.
music on his grand piano.
Okay.
And then his house is like, not like, he doesn't look like a kid that just got into money.
Okay.
Like when you see
What are you talking
Mahomes'
about?
house.
Have you seen the way he dresses?
No, I'm saying like, but when you see his house, he looks like he knows how to decorate. When you look at Mahomes' house, Mahomes looks like a guy.
Do you think they decorate
This is
their
gonna
homes
be
themselves?
cool, man. I'm gonna have the biggest aquarium ever with a diving board.
Kimmy, you would ask the question there.
I'm sorry.
They don't decorate their own homes.
No, but those guys.
They pay people to come.
But
in
they
and do
choose what
it.
they want.
Yes, he's right.
I
They'll still put in
guess.
something
You have, like, your
stupid.
There's
style,
a red
yeah.
wall for no reason. Burrow's place looks like a classy joint that would be owned by like a banker.
But shouldn't that be what you're into? Like,
Yeah.
you're that guy. You
Yes.
are a bitch who
Yes.
thinks he has
Right.
style.
But when I'm watching
It's just so
football,
weird how much you know about their homes and their boats and
Because he
like
watches
every-
those cheesy
I want a
ass
football
stuff.
player.
and their cars.
And he's too pretty to play football.
I want a football player, says man who's watching documentaries about their lifestyle.
Yes.
Here's the weirdest thing about
What?
Cincinnati, man, and the fact that the Bills can't find a way to beat them. It's not like the Bengals are world beaters. Like, they had a nice 2-year run. They made that Super Bowl,
Yeah.
right? And they went back to the AFC Championship game. But this Bengals team hasn't made the playoffs in 2 seasons, and they're on the verge of missing it for a third straight year, right?
But maybe it kind of works in their favor, that the fact that they are kind of unpredictable.
But other
You know?
teams find a way to
You
beat
don't,
them on
you
a
don't
regular.
know what team's going to show up.
Kimmy, the Browns consistently beat the Bengals.
Yeah.
The Browns are one of the worst teams in the NFL of the last 30 years, and the Browns have the Bengals number.
That's a divisional.
I understand, but we've seen the Bengals. I mean,
Yeah.
we haven't seen them in a couple of years, but there was that stretch. We were playing them every year. Why can't we figure it out? And here comes name a Browns quarterback.
Yeah.
It's a different one every year, and they're
Yeah.
kicking the crap out of Cincinnati. It makes no sense.
I know.
All right. So, even though this Bills team is banged up,
Yeah.
and we don't know who's going to be out there, even though the Bengals have the Bills number and Joe Burrow has this sense of confidence about him going into this,
Yeah.
because of the way this season has gone, NFL-wide, the Bills are going to win this game, and I have no doubt about it.
So what do you? How?
Nothing makes sense this year.
Oh, so you but that would say it's up for grabs. Not like they're gonna win.
Every statistical metric,
Oh, because Josh looks like a football player.
no.
Oh.
No, it's not what I'm saying.
Well, that's too far of a stretch.
Not what I'm saying at all. No, like, I mean, Kimmy, all year we have been waiting for the stats to get everything back the way that it's supposed to be. And nothing is making any sense. It is completely going past all of our understanding of what football should be and how teams should operate. And for that reason, the Bills beat the Bengals on Sunday. I mean, are we due? Is it a due thing?
Oh,
Yeah,
maybe.
could be.
Yeah. I mean, if you're a gambler, you were thinking yes.
Both of these teams need these wins.
Yeah.
Desperate teams are the most dangerous teams, right?
Who's the better quarterback? Maybe it comes down to that.
I would argue the better quarterback is Josh Allen, but the better
based on manliness.
Yes, yeah, that's what it is.
Look at those shoulders on that boy.
But Joe Burrow has always had better weapons than
Got
Josh
more
Allen.
weapons for sure.
So, I mean, what makes a better quarterback?
Well, he's got to have guys to catch the goddamn ball.
Absolutely. But, I mean,
Their run game's been so good lately, though.
the Bills you're talking
Yeah.
about? And the Cincinnati Bengals have the worst run defense in the NFL.
Oh,
And we're going
so
to talk about
Cooksey
that.
should be all
this
over.
may work in their favor.
There isn't a weather advantage either. Both teams playing crap
Yeah.
weather
Yeah.
cities. I don't know.
Have the Bills have? Now that I'm thinking about it, they've played in Buffalo and lost all 3 of those games to Cincinnati, right?
The DeMar Hamlin game was in Cincy.
Yeah, but that
So two of the
so
it's
two,
been
but the
3
ones that
games
they lost, I should
were
say,
both-
were
Yeah.
both in Buffalo, right?
in Buffalo.
Right? Or what
playoff
did they
game
play?
was
What was
no,
the
no.
first
The
one?
Sunday night football game
Was it
was
in
in
Cincinnati?
Yes.
Okay.
So this will be.
Buffalo.
I was thinking.
No, I couldn't remember.
I'm thinking. I'm trying to remember. I'm thinking.
like Buffalo.
Buffalo. This will be the first regular season game Joe Burrow plays in.
Okay.
In
All right.
Buffalo.
There we
Buffalo. If there is one thing that should make Bills fans a little bit nervous
What?
about Sunday, the Bengals are coming off a mini bye.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
They played Thanksgiving night against the Ravens. Burrow gets extra rest to recover from that injury.
wait, he's probably playing the piano.
The Bengals coaching staff has more time to get ready for this team. And the last time the Bills played a team coming off a mini bye in Houston, it did not, or not Houston, Miami, it did not go well.
This may be like weak hope, but is it harder to prepare for the Bills now that you don't know any of these guys that they're putting on
Yeah.
the field? Even though they're not as talented as the guys that are out, you also don't know what these guys are capable of.
But you could also kind of make the argument for the Bengals, who haven't
Well, that's what I
had
say.
Joe Burrow the first half of their season. So I guess you don't really know what they're going to throw at you now that they got him back.
All right.
I mean, look, the theory that you're throwing out there is floated by like football minds smarter than us, so it's not a crazy thing.
All right.
There is one more thing that happened with the Bills yesterday.
So what happened? This doesn't sound good.
So 2 days ago, Darius Slay, former Super Bowl champion,
Yeah.
who's been in the league forever.
Old man.
Yep, 34, was going to be 35 January 1st. He was released by the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the reason he was released, he was a healthy scratch against the Bills on Sunday. He wanted more playing time.
Lost his starting job.
You got it. And because he was a veteran, they came to an agreement, the Steelers and Slay, we're going to let you go and play somewhere else where you can get more playing time. Bills claimed him off of waivers. And to sign him to the roster, they released corner Jamarcus Ingram, UB grad, by the way.
Yeah.
A
Been
guy
with them for what, 4 seasons?
Yeah, 4 seasons. He had played significant time at points, right? So Slay is going to be all dressed, ready to go on Sunday. Except now he's not.
What happened?
Yesterday, his agent came out and said that
Thanks, but no thanks?
yes, he doesn't want to play football anymore. He's not sure if he wants to play.
Well, because he's old, he's realizing my body.
Yeah.
I don't want to
it
kill
Every
wasn't the
time to-
body.
yeah.
He had said, I think he did an interview last night where he said, I'm too old to start my football career in another city.
Oh, okay. I mean, that all makes sense.
Yeah.
But
But the problem is
what's the problem?
the Bills basically just gave away a player.
And a
and
player
got
that they
nothing
like.
in
And a
return.
player they
So
like.
they
Yes.
released this kid and he got picked up.
Yes.
Yeah, the Texans signed Jamarcus Ingram, so he is not. You can't go back and get him.
Nope.
Slay, who, of course, the Bills would assume that he wants to play because that's
It
why
is
they
a-
released him.
Yeah.
What are you doing, man? He screwed the Bills
It
so
just
hard.
it makes you're right. It just makes the Bills look so dumb.
But how? Like, because I've been seeing that argument last night. Kimmy, if he is released because he goes to the Steelers and says, I want to go to a place that is going to let me play, and the Bills see this and go, we're going to let him play, and they sign him, I would. Why would you have to call that guy?
Did they not talk to anybody though?
But why would you have to?
Yeah, it sounds like it was a cut and dry thing.
If he says, release me so I can play somewhere.
We'll let you play.
Yeah.
And then he goes, on second thought, no.
I mean, Kimmy, I get it. Like, if it's a
Yeah.
trade where someone's looking for a new contract,
Yeah.
you got to make that call. If it's a trade in general, do you want to play for it?
And he also
I
flipped
just-
quick. This wasn't like a month-long decision.
No, it was a matter
Like
of 12 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he goes, nah, not for me. Oh, it's cold up there? Yeah.
This happens to the Bills more than any other team, right? Like, I can't think of another team who has picked up multiple players that decided to retire while on the Bills roster.
Vontae Davis,
Yeah.
God rest his soul, who
Yep.
retired.
Wait, he died?
Mid-game.
He didn't die in the game. He's dead now.
Who was the other
This
one
dude's
that came
dead?
to camp?
Yeah. Anquan Bolden,
Yes.
wide receiver,
Yes.
signed with the Bills, and a
He's
day
dead
later.
too?
No, he is alive. Anquan Bolden, very much alive. But Tom Jones we lost over the weekend.
Wait, he died?
Tom Jones is dead.
I mean, that's unusual.
It's not unusual.
Not unusual to be dead.
You know, I don't know why we keep doing this joke that Tom Jones is dead, but one day he's going to die.
Die.
No one's going to believe us. Yeah, no, Kimmy's right. In the last 15 years, we have had 3 Bills players show up and then be like, I don't want to be here anymore. And Darius Slay didn't even show up.
Yeah.
So
now he could be in heaven soon.
I guess they're going to have to. You'll be in heaven
Heaven
soon,
soon.
Darius Slay. All right. Tommy has picks to make.
Yes.
We are going to do this just after 7:45, and I don't envy you here because I'll be honest, man. You know how closely I follow this team. I
I
have
know.
no idea what to expect.
So I could run the table.
Or you could fail miserably.
Yeah.
What makes you think you could? What about what I
Dumb
said?
luck. Because I don't know.
No, dumb, definitely.
Dumb luck.
Definitely dumb.
I got the dumb. Now I just need the look.
Tommy makes his picks just after 7:45. Tommy tells it like it is. And then just after 9 o'clock to recap those picks, Danger is on the road this week. He will not be able to join us. Kimmy will be picking in his spot, but tried and true.
Yeah.
Joining us just after 9 to recap those picks from the Let's Go Duffalo podcast, Ryan Duffy.
RD?
We have decided he's going to be Fat Pete Rose for Cincinnati.
Yeah, but the baseball doesn't really work.
Who cares, man? He's the most iconic Cincinnati resident of all time.
Yeah, they don't really have an iconic football player, do they?
They don't have an iconic person. Name the most famous person from Cincinnati.
Yeah, Cincinnati's a weird town.
You think every town's a weird
No, I always like going to Cincinnati, but it was a fun town.
Uh-huh.
But it's like a whole town of dumb people. But fun. They're like fun dumb. You know what they are? They're a cleaner version of New Orleans.
Okay.
When it comes to like drinking and partying.
Okay. Kimmy, can you Google the most famous person from Cincinnati? Because I'm serious, man.
I'm thinking Marge Shot, Johnny Bench.
Okay, you're not coming. You don't want to be Marge Shot.
No, but
Nobody-
he would be funny as he came in as Marge Shot.
No, that would be the last segment he ever did.
Well,
with us.
not saying things. Johnny Bench and Pete Rose.
But they're not from. But Pete Rose is from Cincy. Those
Yeah.
other two aren't from.
Oh, you're talking
Okay.
like born, raised.
Neil Armstrong.
Fat astronaut.
One small step man.
Oh, Pete Rose was born.
Yeah,
in
that's right. Yeah,
Cincinnati.
he was the only one.
George Clooney.
George Clooney.
Oh.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It says while not born there, he has ties to the city.
He's
Never
from
mind.
Southern
And
Ohio.
Brian can't pull off George Clooney.
Rosemary Clooney.
Steven Spielberg.
Wait, Steven Spielberg's from Cincinnati?
Apparently.
Ryan-
Doris Day.
Ryan does have a set of jaws. Doris Day.
Tourist.
Okay, so Ryan's got some options
Quesadilla.
William Howard Taft.
here. He could
President.
The only president that gets stuck in a bathtub. Ryan could pull that off. All right, we will find out what version of a Cincinnati celebrity who is also fat Ryan will be just after 9 o'clock here on a Football Friday at CMF. It's Friday. You know what that means?
Oh, creepy time.
Creep Cap coming at you. All the disgusting things Tommy said all week long. And, I mean, this is sold as like a solve all your financial problems, Kimmy, kind of thing to women especially.
Mm-hmm.
And, look, no shame in your game. If you can make money doing this and you're comfortable exposing your body, God bless you.
Yeah, but you got to do kinky stuff.
I don't understand. Not necessarily. There are
No,
people
I understand, but if you want to make the money.
No, there are people that make plenty of money that don't do that kind
Really?
of stuff. All right. This is beside the point.
All right, I'm sorry.
Because there is someone that I know, and I believe Kimmy knows a little bit as well,
Yeah.
that decided to go down this road.
Damn.
And they have found out that those riches promised were not exactly what they believed.
Oh.
And we'll get into it next here in the break room on CM. You wouldn't say this has become socially acceptable, but it has become more common.
All right.
A way for the average person sitting at home to make money showing off their goods.
Yep.
And the way this was pitched is you can make all this cash just by snapping a couple of pictures.
Mm-hmm.
But the phenomenon that is OnlyFans might be a little bit misleading.
So what happens?
Well, you're hanging out in the break room. Rochester's Classic Rock, 96.5. WCMF. We will get to that story in just a second, but it is Friday.
Yeah, buddy.
All of the disgusting things Tommy said all week long. Sit back and enjoy today's Creep Cap on CMF.
Tommy said it, and we all regret it. It's the Creep Cap on WCMF.
I was just explaining my batch history.
Okay.
My batchery.
We will keep an eye. I mean, hopefully there's an arrest.
Don't get any in your eye.
Yes, no, that's
You're too
great
close.
advice.
Don't get
is
that close.
Yeah,
Great
some
advice.
answers
Oh,
would be
it's in my
nice.
eye.
Okay. Bye.
Oh, juice. There's batch juicy cans.
Yeah,
I don't think-
your musty ass organs.
I only donate my tissue to one person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's that?
I'm just, it's a private affair. You'd have to ask your mama. He's
Yeah.
the beaten bandit. I like it.
You want to just get them all out of your system now? We can keep having a conversation.
I like to sprinkle them.
Okay, yeah.
Much like the beaten bandit. Trying to get that brownie on the tip of his shoe. Hey, baby, what are you doing? Hey, slow down there, baby. Hey, give me a day. I want to check it out. Oh, that's a nice boomers you got there, baby. So you're talking about morning poon time.
You got it. This according.
Have your tang and then have you some poon tang.
Who drinks Tang in the morning?
Guys that get poon tang.
Okay.
I'm gonna rupture my sacroiliac. I'm gonna have to, but I'm not going to no doctor. Fix my sacroiliac. There's a guy in my neighborhood said he could fix my sacroiliac and my cat for only $35.
Almost 25 years.
I'm a free badger, bro.
If I stop
I
the
spent my political party for many years.
if I
Turf Tongy's gonna be gone long, son. You're gonna need a skin graft on that pecker.
because like if you turn your head too quickly to one way, there's a door jam that's going
Good
to
thing I
put you
didn't
out.
do that last night. Your mama be hurting.
See, he's got nothing. It's over. So with that, we'll allow him to rest.
Would have snagged something.
We'll allow him to. We'll put him in concussion protocol. Because you're so not
When
Sean.
badge gets in your eye, you're standing too close to that guy. Happy holidays. That's not mayonnaise.
Thank God, 70%.
Badge gets in your eye.
It's so good to be a creep.
There it is.
Very
Your
lyrical.
holiday sing-along.
Yeah,
everybody.
you nailed it, buddy. I'm proud of you. All right, we have to be careful with this story.
Okay.
Because this is someone Kimmy and I are
You know this chick?
acquainted with. Oh,
Okay.
bro. Everybody listening, most people listening, whether you know it or not, knows somebody that's
At
doing
my age, I
Oh,
want
yeah,
to see
you'd
the
be
old
surprised.
baggers making money with what?
this time of year. People
Only
need,
grannies?
this time of year,
Yeah.
people need extra cash.
Oh, yeah.
And this woman that Kimmy and I know, she is in her early 30s, decided to put the tools that God gave her to work.
So she fine.
Yeah, she's good looking.
Well, you got to be fine.
All right, so she joined OnlyFans.
Mhm.
And if you're unfamiliar with OnlyFans, because you lived under a rock for the last 5 years, it is a site where anybody, as an amateur, can take pictures, mostly raunchy pictures,
Yeah.
videos, things like that, and post them for people to pay money and subscribe to their feed.
Because they pay directly. I want to see you.
You got it.
Okay.
Yes. So,
Just testing the waters.
yep. This woman wanted to keep it classy, not too raunchy.
Okay.
A lot of lingerie,
All right.
a nip slip here, a nip slip there, but no actual sexual content.
No private parts.
Well, and none of her like having sex,
Mm.
right? Nipple's a private part, so I guess.
Yeah. I was thinking more, cooch and butt.
So according to Cooch and Butt, one of my favorite morning shows.
Yeah, they ran him out of town.
So
Shame.
according to several articles about OnlyFans, most of the profiles are exactly what we just described: a little bit of lingerie, nip slip here, but
Yeah.
nothing like that's like straight up. Not a lot that's like
It's
straight
more
up. sex.
pin-up stuff.
You got it. And again, she is a very good-looking woman.
Yeah, so she should have cleaned up.
She started doing this a couple months ago. She took some pics,
Yeah.
posted them, and waited for the money to roll in. And she waited, and she waited.
Well, do they tell you how you get paid? Because I'm guessing, you get a percentage of the money that
Yeah.
the guys are willing to spend on you, and then
I think
OnlyFans gets.
I think they get 20%. Could you Google
Wait,
that?
they only get 20%?
No, OnlyFans gets 20%.
Oh, all right.
I
So
think I could be wrong.
all right, so she should get. Was she getting hits?
After 6 months, this woman was only making about $100 a month on average, showing off her body.
So she wasn't getting a lot of people interested.
She anticipated she was going to have like thousands of dollars a month rolling.
Yeah, but it sounds like she's she's putting up very generic stuff that there might be a ton of that out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would think to his point, it's got to be so oversaturated by now.
With just lingerie shots.
No,
I mean,
but-
unless you step up.
You don't understand what he's trying to set up here.
What am I setting up?
Go ahead. No, I already see the stupid smile on your face. What are you setting up, buddy?
You know what I'm saying,
What are you
bro.
saying? What are you saying?
You got to show the goods, baby.
She doesn't want to do sexual content.
I'm not saying sexual, but you may have to show more of your body.
Of your sexual parts.
Or, yes.
Yeah, so she doesn't want to do that. That's where her line is.
Yeah, but you.
Kimmy,
OnlyFans takes 20%.
I'm sad that
Yep.
I knew that off the top of my head.
20% cut from all creator earnings.
Well, maybe, listen, man. I mean, you got to. Beavers eat. Beaver gets paid. Nips, nothing. Nips. What are you, Farrah Fawcett on a poster?
That's the most popular
Yeah, I know.
poster in mankind history.
Besides that,
So Kimmy and I were talking about this off mic the other day.
about beavers eat.
Well, this woman, because Kimmy, I'll be honest with you, I
Yeah.
anticipated this woman being as good looking as she is, and
Yeah.
she
But
had
that-
but she had professional this is
Okay.
not in front of a bathroom mirror.
So she went to a photographer.
Yes, well, she knew someone that was a
So
photographer.
the lighting, everything,
All of this stuff,
the background.
I anticipated she was going to make money with this, Kimmy, and the fact that she's only making $100 a month was very surprising to me.
Yeah. I guess my question is, because I don't know how any of that works. Even if you are a good-looking person, and maybe there are people out there that would like your content, how do you promote yourself?
you have to-
Unless you want people to know,
Yeah, I
or
mean,
don't
that-
care if people know. But it's kind of hard to do this and keep it a secret at the same
Yeah.
time because you're only hurting yourself.
Because
I guess.
most people put it on Instagram and then say, "Follow me on OnlyFans," right?
Could be.
Yeah, you
But
creepy
again,
old man.
Well, I ain't. So she ain't
I
doing
heard
that.
somewhere from somebody else. I was only there asking
don't
for
know where
directions
these
to get away from
accounts
it.
I saw
exist.
Trump talking about it on 60 Minutes. But if she ain't doing that, how is she going to get
that-
famous?
she was
that's
trying
the
to do
thing.
that.
You'd have to be willing
Facebook.
to promote it to people you know, essentially.
All right, so
or
it-
not being afraid if they find out.
So the question Kimmy and I fell upon here with this girl that we know that is doing this,
Yeah.
how much money would you have to make to keep doing what this
Yeah.
woman is doing? Because to her, this money is not even close to worth what she is doing. So
Well,
she,
yeah.
she shut it down. She's no longer doing OnlyFans. And Kimmy, everyone has a number. All right, so I'm going to ask you this question. All right, and keep in mind how uncomfortable it's going to get based on what Tommy just said.
Yep.
To go lingerie and an occasional nip slip on OnlyFans, how much would you have to make a month on average to make it worth it for you?
10 grand.
A month?
Yeah.
Yeah, that ain't happening on a nipple. You ain't getting 10G on a nipple.
You asked
man.
my price. that's
Kimmy's
my
nipples
price.
are not worth $10,000? That laugh. Sounds like every
Talk.
bully in an 80s movie.
I don't know what they would
No.
bear on the open
Say what
market.
you want to say.
Kimmy
We just
said,
broke down my husband's nipples yesterday.
this is a lot of nipple talk this week. No,
By
because
the way, I got a lot of texts about that.
well, he's got.
I had to explain some things.
I just asked Kimmy if you are willing to show a nipple or two, how much money would you need? She said 10 grand. You scoffed at that. So how much are Kimmy's nipples worth, do you think? Monthly.
Monthly.
Oh, look, she picks up the phone. You bitch. You bitch. She can't hear you.
Do they take food stamps?
She got snap nipples.
Good luck at snapping them.
Those are Kimmy's nipples.
But yeah, you forced
What did I do?
Kimmy's
I didn't force
nipples
nothing.
into
You
this
have
ca-
the
pushed
independent
Kimmy's
thought.
nipples
You
into
have
this
independent
conversation.
thought and the ability to speak for yourself. Okay.
Oh, I'm uncomfortable now. We just listened to 2 minutes of the creep cap, and this is what makes you uncomfortable.
So it turns out the story of our friend here
Yeah.
is much more common than the stories you see of people making tens of thousands of dollars.
So most
yeah.
people ain't making it.
The average OnlyFans creator right now makes around $150 a month, but even that is inflated because the tiny fraction of OnlyFans models that make millions a year jack that average up. What really sucks, however,
What's that?
is what our friend, Kimmy and I, our friend here, found out the hard way. You can't be sure how much you're going to make until you expose yourself
Right.
out with everybody.
Right.
So, Kimmy, if someone were to come
Can't
to you,
half-ass it.
well,
No, you got
You gotta
to
go full
ass.
Yeah.
what I'm getting at is, let's say somebody comes to your wife, if you're a guy, or you as a woman if you're listening, and the phone number is 252-WCMF, and says, I will give you $1,000 a month if you take these photos. You have the ability to weigh the pros and the cons before you say, okay.
Yeah.
In
All
this
right.
case, people
don't
are
know.
people are worried about their reputations. And even in today's society, there are things you will not be able to do, jobs you will not be able to get, people that will judge you if they find out you had this OnlyFans account. So you will expose all of this
Oh yeah,
stuff.
you are. It's a risk.
You're rolling the dice.
Yeah.
Big time rolling the dice. And I kind of feel bad for this woman because, I'm not going to judge you if you go do OnlyFans.
But you put it all out there.
And it was something she was
Yeah.
worried about.
Yeah.
And
But at least to your point, she did it tastefully, so she shouldn't be embarrassed.
But I think
Well, she's not squirting hand lotion in her chest. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she did it tastefully.
Okay. So, like,
I think it's more the fact that now people know you were. I don't even think it matters what you put out there. Just, I could see her being worried that now she has a reputation of being on OnlyFans. Like, that's enough to bother her.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
252-WCMF, 252-9263. I don't want to do this, but we're going to do this. Got a lot of guys waiting on hold. Let's talk to Nick. He's on CMF. Hey, Nick, how are you, buddy?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Oh, this is Nicky Nips?
Snap Nips, Nick.
So you guys kind of touched on this, but you can actually look up the stats on all of this, and 90% of the people on OnlyFans make less than $1,000 a month.
So you said 90% make less than $1,000 a month.
Yeah.
Well, because what's weird is I think her idea was, like, I think she was shooting for $1,000 a month. Like, she was willing to do this for an extra $12,000 a year.
Which is crazy. That's crazy. $12,000. That's not even a living. How are you gonna like?
But it's side action.
You got to be pulling at least 10.
But it's side living.
I mean, Nick, look,
just to take a couple of photos.
Are you married? Are you girlfriend? What do you got?
Girlfriend.
Okay, so how old are you?
35.
All right, everybody's got a number. Nick, for you to be okay with your girlfriend doing OnlyFans, how much would she have to make a month?
I mean, I guess that's kind of more up to her than it is to me.
Okay, that's a good answer. But if she comes to you and she asked you that question, what would it be?
I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say until you're in it.
Oh, look at you bitch! You got a lot to say a second ago, Nick. Snap Nips, Nick had a lot to say a second ago.
Like I just said, we're talking at least 10 a month.
Okay.
Kimmy was on the right track. We're talking at least 10 a month, and even that, like, come on.
He even did the creepy at least. At least.
But you got to be really putting some stuff out there to be pulling down that kind of number.
Nick, thanks for the call. No, not necessarily.
I don't know. There's some like niche things that people claim they make money off of, like
more
weird,
fetish stuff.
like feet stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know how common that is.
How about,
but
okay, so there's a website called Foot Finder. I'm learning all of these new things
oh
recently.
yeah,
They're like
that's
fetish
been
sites.
around a while.
Yeah.
Yes, so Foot Finder is a foot fetish site, and like you can search it by like different
Types of feet.
Yes, you told me this the other day, and I was
Yep.
like, "What the hell? I didn't even know there were different types of feet."
Yeah.
But I guess you have to pay to be on Foot Finder.
Oh, really?
Like you have to initially pay up front to be on Foot Finder.
To have your feet on foot.
So
Yes.
there's like a fee.
It's like a membership.
a fee.
just to put
All
your
right.
feet out there.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay.
Uh,
That doesn't seem like it'd be worth it.
All right. Bill writes us. He lives down in Florida. He says there is a woman that has her truck wrapped in her OnlyFans ad. The school where her kids go do not want her to drop her kids off in that truck. I think I saw this story.
Welcome to Florida.
252 WCMF. All right. We have no experience with this, Kimmy. We are living vicariously
Sure.
through this woman that we know.
Yeah.
We may have someone who has more information.
Oh.
Tina's on CMF. Hey, Tina, how are you?
Hi.
Hi.
So I can tell you that, yes, your friend is probably busting her butt to do what she can, and she probably is only making minimal
Okay, how would you know this, Tina?
experience.
Okay, no, look, nobody's judging here, and nobody knows who you are, so don't worry about it. Because I am very curious about this. Tina, when did you decide to try this yourself?
About 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay, and what was your expectation? Okay, first of all, when it comes to what you were posting, what kind of content are we talking?
It started out similar to your friend,
Okay.
and then kind of escalated, but it's how she sets everything up.
What do you
Like,
mean? What do you mean by that?
There's a lot that goes into it.
Well, are you talking about your personal videos or the actual business?
Both.
Because the more you put into it, I guess, the more money you would make, both
Yeah.
literally and
Correct.
figuratively.
Oh, yeah.
Correct.
All right, so Tina, how when you started to escalate, did you
Mm-hmm.
see an increase in earnings?
Yes.
Okay. Are you still doing this?
Yes.
You know why? Tina stepped up.
Shut up.
She stepped up. She played the game.
All right, Tina, how old are you?
44.
44 years old. And there is a market for what you are offering.
Yes.
All right.
Very much
Beavers
so.
eat.
Okay. Are you in a relationship right now?
I'm very married.
Okay, you're married. So
Damn.
let's talk about that.
Interesting.
When you was this a decision you made? Was this something that you guys sat down together and discussed? How did that go?
Yeah, we talked about it, and I was very, very nervous and, like, I really was against it at first. And then the more we talked about it, I was like, all right, let's just give it a whirl and see what happens. And
Was this
here we are like 3 years later.
Was this his idea to begin with?
No. Yeah, kind of. I don't know. I think we just like talked about it. It was like in the middle of COVID, and
Okay.
I kind of was like panicking about losing my job and like, feeling everything that everyone else was feeling. And I was just like, we should just do this. Like, ha, ha, ha.
And then you
and
did.
then here we are.
Does he participate in the content with you?
He helps take pictures and like help like set things up, and like he helps.
But he's not like a stunt. He's
Kind
not
of
like a
more
stunt
like a
dong.
manager behind the scenes guy.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah, but he knows what guys want to look at.
He's
so
like
he
the,
would know.
He's like the fat guy in the suit that walks out with Hulk Hogan,
Yeah.
right? You know what I mean? He's not in the ring.
But that's the way to do it.
Did you guys have an expectation for like what you would make initially? Like, was there any like, if I don't make this, I'm not going to keep doing it? Discussion?
No,
Oh.
no. I will also say that it turned into more of like I'm just doing this for fun.
Oh, so you actually enjoy it now?
Yeah, I have a lot of fun with it.
Okay, so if you don't mind me asking,
Yeah,
and
come on, let's get it down to it.
I appreciate your candor, Tina. This is all very informative because I know there are people listening that have considered this. Right now, what are you making on average a month?
A month, and like $4,000 to $550.
Okay, so $5,000 a year, or $5,000 a month. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, like 100.
Oh, $400 to $500 a month.
Yeah,
Tommy's
but I
face just
also-
sunk.
That's still like a good chunk of change that you didn't.
500 a
have
month
before.
for just showing a couple
Yeah.
of shots.
Yeah, and I also don't really like try. I'm not
Well, that's all right.
trying
That's,
to, like,
hey, by the way,
toot
that's
my own
most
horn.
women. That's most women with their husbands at 44.
I'm
Don't
also
feel guilty.
like not. But here's the thing: like you can set your page up very differently. Like you can have a paid page, so you can continuously get money coming in, right?
Okay.
It's
But do you
healthy
take
not
like
to pay.
requests from people? Because I think that's where
Yeah.
the big money is.
Yeah,
Okay, so like, what's the average request, Tina?
I don't think I can say that on the air.
Well, let's give it a shot, and Kimmy's got a button we can hit if you say it the wrong way.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, as Tommy would say, beaver requests.
Okay.
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 All right.
There's a lot of requests for things to go
Places.
in,
Okay, I got you.
Okay,
Okay,
all right.
gotcha. Do you?
Do they send you toys to use?
Now I'm uncomfortable.
No, because I know some guys
Wow,
will
we're getting
say.
very specific.
Bye, everybody. Have a good rest of the show. No,
God.
we're trying to dance around. We're
I
trying
know.
to be subtle.
No, but do they just send you toys to use? How is that?
Sledgehammer time.
Yeah.
How's that a sledgehammer?
She said
They
yes.
can. I
Okay.
mean, if you set it up that way.
But
yeah.
you would get more money for that, right?
Yeah, because then they buy it for you too.
She gets to keep it.
Look at that.
It's like a Happy Meal.
How much
Yeah.
if you want to send it back to the? Because I would think, as a perv, if I sent you a little plastic pal to have fun with, I would want you to send it back to me soiled because I'm a pervert. I would think you could charge more money for that.
Oh yeah.
There's
yeah,
I guess-
100%.
Look, you could send your
you
poop
could
in
do
a
that.
box to the doctor. I think you could send a sticky dildo back to
that's the
somebody.
line.
How is that anything
I
like
don't
that?
know.
Well, you
other
guys are
thing?
making such a
No.
horrified face.
No, because like everyone understands this is a thing, and you just have to say it out loud, and that's unnecessary.
Kind of the job.
All of it is. No, it's not. Nobody asked you to do
Like,
this.
I feel like I'm listening to a conversation between an OnlyFans model and like the guy that subscribes.
Thank you. That's why it's uncomfortable.
Well, this is good. This is good. We're learning, Pat.
Nobody
We're
is having
learning.
fun. I'm not having fun right now.
Why not?
All right.
Tina's having a ball.
I love how Tommy's like, so hypothetically.
Can you imagine if you rub
somebody
one
were
out?
to send you something?
Can you imagine if you could, for a guy, you could rub one out and then send the catch rag back to the person, and they pay you extra for it.
I'm not saying it's not a good deal for her. It's you describing
I
it
know.
that's bothering me. All right, Tina, before I let you go, one more question. I'm sorry.
Sure.
Have you been recognized in person from your OnlyFans account?
I don't think so, but I also try really, really hard to not show my face.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Or her beef.
No, Beeve is what got her paid. Beeve gets.
No, but you might recognize the beef.
Hey, Tina, by the way, we're always here to help. Would you like to plug your OnlyFans for people
Yeah, you
that are
should.
listening? Because I'm sure people are curious.
No, but tell your friend to call me if she has any
All
questions.
right, Tina, thank you for all the information. I really appreciate it.
All right, have a good day, guys.
All right, there goes
Damn.
Tina. It's like I told you. Everybody listening to this show probably knows someone, whether you know it or not, that does or has done this.
But look at the amount of work she's doing for $500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you think you're making $10,000 a month?
Well, but they kind of sell you that to get
Well,
these
sure.
models in
Yeah.
there, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
OnlyFans, you have the potential to make.
Yeah.
by doing.
But I'm guessing those people have huge social
yeah.
followings.
Yeah.
Like
Because
nationally
she
and
even
internationally.
said she doesn't like try, like she could do more, I guess, is
Yeah.
what she was implying. So she's making that money without a ton of effort.
Yeah. Well, there's a little effort. Yeah.
Look at all these creep ass bitch dicks on our Instagram.
Bitch dicks.
Stuff at WCMF. Well, you know, this discussion started with Kimmy and I's friend. The amount of men that are asking, Chase writes us, plug
What
the
does
link.
she look
Plug the
like?
link on the radio so we can see her. The friend that we have has pulled down
Yeah,
her
she doesn't
OnlyFans.
have it
Oh, she's
anymore.
out?
Yeah, because she wasn't making the
Yeah.
money that she
Yeah.
thought she was going to. All right, so look, if this is something you're considering, I mean, you just heard it from, you know, the story that we told about our friend and from Tina here. The income is maybe not what you think it was going to be, and if you are worried about that reputation,
Yeah. Could hurt you.
there you go. All right, let's take a break. Let's keep the creep theme going.
Okay.
How about that?
Okay.
Um,
I'm ready.
Because we have another story of a specific store where a creepy story showed up.
Oh.
And I think there is an argument you could be made that these places specifically, this specific store,
Yeah.
is more likely to have creepy stuff happen inside.
Mm.
And it has nothing to do with like
Oh.
pornography or sex
Yeah,
toys.
it's
or
a regular
anything.
store.
You got it. And we'll get into it next here in the break room on CMF. Didn't we already see this story?
What's that?
There's a strange pattern emerging at one specific store, and not even a location. Like this store, they have multiple locations all over the country. It doesn't make any sense on the surface why these two stories we had would go together unless the Break Room Detective Agency can start to piece together why people at this place would be more likely to get creepy inside than any other store in America.
Okay.
You're hanging out in the break room. Rochester's Classic Rock, 96.5. WCMF, just after 7:45. Tommy's got some picks to make, and Bills fan listeners are nervous.
Why?
They're worried you're going to pick the Bills and you're going to jinx them. That's what I'm telling you right up.
Well, I'm hearing a hot take that they're winning this game. That's what I've been hearing. It's been broadcast.
Tommy tells it like it is. Bengals edition. Just a little while here in the break room on CMF. 3 weeks ago, we told you about a story, an incident at a Dollar General. Do you remember this story?
Did somebody do something creepy?
Yep. A 59-year-old man.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Went to the,
What could he possibly have done?
according to police, he went to the counter to purchase an item at the Dollar General, and while he was there, he allegedly took out his dong.
Dollar dong.
He hit her with the Donger General. So we discussed this story. Tommy made his jokes. We moved on.
Yeah.
Well, today we have another tale of Dollar General creep.
Wait, another?
Dollar General Dong?
Yep. One of my favorite Ribs Arkansas songs, Dollar General Dong.
Proudly served in Vietnam.
This time,
What?
the suspect is 25 years old,
Well, at least we're more age appropriate.
and it happened in Seneca County. Authorities say the man entered the store and then, and I quote, subjected an unwilling employee to a photo of his genitals.
So he whipped out his phone, I
Yeah,
guess.
that's what it sounds like.
Yeah. Excuse me, can you help me find
Yeah.
this? So he ended up leaving the store without getting arrested.
Yeah.
Police were able to locate him later. He was arrested without incident, charged with public lewdness, and has a court date coming up. And Kimmy, you saw this story and you were scratching your head about it a little bit.
Yeah, the age. The age is surprising to me.
Yeah, because you said age appropriate. I would think 59
Yeah,
is more
yeah,
age
yeah.
appropriate than 25.
Well, I mean, I'm guessing creepy old man, creepy young man. Nobody wants to see an old man in.
Oh, you're saying you'd prefer to see a young dong?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Young creep, look at my
Young
phone.
dong, get out of my store. Get away, young dong.
I just would think a kid knows the consequences of that more than an adult.
I don't know.
When
Kids
it comes
are
to stuff
dumb.
on your phone.
But he
are
is 25 though.
Yeah, he's
Wait,
25.
It is funny, though, like if both the allegations are true, how the technology even shows up in age gaps
Yeah,
with
I know.
genitals, right?
Yeah.
And, like, there's maybe a few reasons why you go the phone route instead of the old school way. One, it's probably easier to get away with if you
Yeah.
want
Sure, yeah.
Because, like, you get just as much excitement if you're into this kind of thing. And if no one else sees what's on your phone, it is now your word against that person's word.
True.
In the first story we have, if the penis comes out, everyone standing around
Right.
is able to see
You're
it.
exposed.
It's a more personal penis.
Yeah.
The second reason why this guy may go phone instead of physical is that on
The
that
weather?
well, a little
Oh, yeah.
chilly. Kimmy, he may not have actually been showing his penis,
Oh, I see what you're
passing
saying.
off another
Good
penis,
Okay.
call.
right? Because
Yeah.
like Tommy, most men are not happy with their peni,
No, that's true.
right? We want something longer.
We always
thicker.
want more.
Yeah. So exposing yourself can be a drag if they're less shocked and more amused mildly by your
You
penis.
get more of a thrill if somebody thinks that's you.
Yeah. I mean, I can be anything I want to be on my phone, Kimmy, if I
That's
have
true.
the right photo.
But
And
I thought the thrill came from exposing yourself.
no, I get it. In this kid's head,
It's okay.
she thinks it's me.
All right.
Yeah, the
Now-
only penis I've ever seen on a phone was the dude's penis. Was his crank.
What? What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. Pat knows him. Yeah, you do.
It's just weird.
You
that
can look away if you want,
It's
Pat.
just weird that you said it like that.
I said it like
Of
what?
all the phones I've seen, penises I've seen,
Well, I've
on
only
phones,
seen
real.
one, but it was the dude.
are you sure?
How do you know?
You know what? I'm not. But I think it was.
He's the type of guy who would find someone else's penis.
But it was very amateur. Like if I was gonna do,
Well, yeah, you would find. But if you're searching for a dong pic, you
I'm
would
gonna go
look
get
for
a
the
nice
most
one.
realistic
Oh, I'm gonna get good
amateur
lighting
one.
and girth. I mean, I went the whole thing.
But then it makes it obvious
Yeah.
that it's not your penis.
I'm
Right.
just flashing it. You know.
By
Yeah.
the way, Baron Von Butt writes us on Instagram,
Yeah.
General Dong, worst choice for a dish at a Chinese restaurant.
Not for some guys. And ladies too.
But past the phone versus the physical penis, again, we have the second story of a Indecent exposure at a Dollar General in our area. This time, it's a 25-year-old who police say took out his phone and showed a picture of his genitals to an employee there. He was arrested. What is going on at the Dollar General?
Yeah, why is it that particular store?
It's by the way, it's not one particular. It's
this is a
No,
second
yeah, but
a different
location.
Dollar General.
Yeah.
But that's 2 stories in 3 weeks. That could just be a coincidence. But I would argue,
What's that?
there is something about the Dollar General that could lead to more creeps than the average grocery store.
Why they attracted them?
The business plan of a Dollar General is to open up in underserved areas where there is no competition.
Mm-hmm.
Inner city locations are common, where there are food deserts, and extremely rural locations where there's literally nothing else around for miles. Both of these Dollar General incidents happened at rural Dollar General.
So you think it's a country thing, showing you a country thing?
Are there more creeps in the middle of nowhere?
Well, loneliness, maybe isolation, down on the farm.
I mean, could that isolation lead to men wanting to show off their cranks because there aren't a lot of people to show them to? I'm being serious when I ask this.
That's a theory, and I have another theory. I like your theory. That's a good one.
Okay, thank you.
There's no porn stores anymore. There's a lot of adult bookstores and video stores anymore. Like there used to be a ton in town.
Okay.
Where guys could go look at stuff, go in the back room, watch stuff, and do these things.
Crank.
Yeah. Yes. But
There's nowhere to go.
there's nowhere to go anymore. So I'm thinking a lot of these pervs that used to hang out in adult bookstores and shops that watch videos on site, now we're doing this.
Okay, but the 25-year-old wouldn't have lived in that world.
True.
True, but the old cats for sure.
Okay.
And he could have heard that back from his grandpappy.
Great.
I remember when I started out, we had a buddy booth. And that was a buddy, son.
Every Dollar General I've been to, I have another theory. There's only like one person at the register most of the time.
Yeah,
like
so
there's only one line usually.
That's
so,
the big knock on Dollar General is they intentionally underemploy their stores to save money.
So
Okay.
I guess like because this kid showed it to the person working the register.
Said
right?
an employee.
Oh, okay. So I guess I just assumed it was somebody
Could
at the
be.
register, but
Could be.
maybe there's not a lot of people around.
Oh, okay.
So you don't feel
Feel
like
bold?
you're gonna get caught. I don't know.
Okay. There is one other thing that's kind of making me scratch my head here.
What's that?
We got a ton of Instagram messages coming in. Duffy on WCMF, easiest way to get us. Sabby writes us. She says, I hope it wasn't the same person who got flashed twice with the Dollar General dong. 2 different Dollar General
Yeah.
locations, so different victims in the story here. Troy writes us, AI can do wonders to enhance the appeal of a crank. Tommy's would have a cigar with bourbon in it. 30 years ago,
Yeah.
this story made sense. Going into the Dollar General in an isolated rural area because there aren't a lot of places to show yourself off. You're not meeting a lot of people, right? But now, we just had that discussion about OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There are 1,000 places online where if you really wanted to, you could post your penis and not get
Legit.
in trouble. Yes, like those
True.
places are looking for it.
True.
And the 59-year-old guy living an old school life, okay, maybe he is
Maybe he
unaware
doesn't-
of these things.
Yeah,
Didn't
he
get
doesn't
the
know
word.
that exists.
But the 25-year-old, he has grown up with technology, hence the alleged phone
Just Google
pic.
something, kid.
Look, you don't have anyone online where you can
Right.
anywhere you can send that penis pic
Yeah.
to, because we can share some sites with you. If you need help, we're happy to make sure nobody else gets an unintentional dong pic in their face.
All right.
I don't know. Like to the folks that live out in rural areas, 252 WCMF. Do you feel like there is a higher creep per capita where you live as opposed to the city or the suburb?
Oh,
Because again, it wouldn't be more creeps; it would be more creep per capita.
right.
Higher percentage based on population. Right?
Well, maybe because of, you never think of like there would be a difference between city creeping and country creeping.
Well, no, I mean, look. If you have more things to occupy your time,
I was saying isolated
yes.
and loneliness.
Like, I mean, hell, just rush hour traffic would
Yeah.
keep you from being a creep.
yeah.
Right? You know what I mean? Like, running into your neighbors would keep you from being
Yeah.
a creep. The longer lines at the grocery store, although this did happen at a grocery store, so I take that
Yeah,
one
but you
back.
got time to think maybe in the country and ponder.
Pondering
Pondering.
on your
On your pud pondering.
like. You know, I'm always I find these stories fascinating. That there are men that get excited by doing this,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Like, do these incidents come from sexual frustration? And I'm not arguing that makes it okay. Obviously, it's not.
Well, I always think it's a perversion.
Okay, I get it. But I'm saying if you have someone to show it to,
But this guy may have. Both of these guys could have significant others, but they've lost interest.
it's possible.
Right.
It's possible. But I mean, I would love to see a study. If men can't meet someone, which would be harder to do out in rural
Yeah.
areas, is that a catalyst to set off some weird chain of events that sets your brain in motion that this is something that gets you excited?
Yeah, because loneliness can take you down weird roads.
Okay.
Because then you're just alone with your thoughts.
Okay.
That could be it.
It could also be as simple. We could be overthinking it. Like,
just a perv.
well, guys believing what they see in porn too.
Yeah,
because there are those porns where it's like, "Get away from me," and it's like, "Oh, check this out. Oh my god."
Oh, that's a good one too. That's a very good one.
Like, women make it very clear they don't want to see your penis.
No,
right?
They don't want to see your body.
And it rarely happens the other way around. Let's talk about that. How many stories in the 15 years of doing this show have we had where a woman flashed her genitals at an unsuspecting man?
Yeah.
Like, this is strictly...
And he got appalled and called the police.
It's strictly a guy crime.
Yes, it is.
But that's strange, too.
Mm-hmm.
But men are more sexually aggressive than women. So that would make sense that they would think or do that more than women.
Hold on. Are men more sexually aggressive? Or is the way that our society has been set up for the last 150 years, it only allows men to be sexually
But that's how you're
here's the thing.
taught. I mean, that's learned behavior, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm asking. Maybe women would be. No, okay, I guess
We need more sexually
that's
aggressive
not
women
what
out
I'm.
there.
No, that's not what
Come
I'm.
on, gals.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop talking. Go ahead, Kimmy.
No, I was just gonna
please
say,
save
like,
me.
I feel like I know. I feel like most women have a story of a rogue dong in the wild.
They've had something
being,
exposed
like either
to
they
them.
saw it or somebody exposed themselves. I don't know any dudes that have a story about a woman doing that.
Yeah.
To your point, like you were saying, I'm sorry, I was on the phone. Did
Like
you
a
say
woman would aggressively-
guys don't report it? Is that what you were saying?
No, I mean, that's another thing. Maybe it is happening, and guys just don't
No,
say
but
anything.
I'm saying, like, do you
No,
know
I'm
any
s-
guys who that's actually happened
No, I
to?
was arguing that it does not happen.
It doesn't seem to happen.
Yeah, okay,
Where a
gotcha,
woman
gotcha.
who you
yeah,
don't
I was
know
gonna say, I was saying I don't think it happens.
Yeah.
would expose herself to you.
But I mean, it's fascinating. There are women that murder people. There are women that steal. There are women that assault. Like,
Commit crimes too.
yes, almost every other crime. You can point to 15 stories where a woman has done that crime.
Yeah.
This
is
one of the
strictly dude
few,
thing.
right?
It's where they draw the line.
All right. Well, I guess
I'll murder you, but I ain't showing you crap.
next time you're at a Dollar General, keep your head on a swivel.
Yeah.
All right. Let's take a break. Tommy has picks to make.
Let's do it.
And look, I'm serious when I say
Let's
I
have
have
some
gotten
fun. Come on.
multiple messages from listeners begging you
Yeah.
to not pick the Bills this week.
Yeah, but I mean, the experts are all pointing the other direction, bro.
Buckle up, everybody. To Tommy Tells It Like It Is, Bengals edition, next on a Football Friday. Let's see you back. Bills, Bengals, 1 o'clock live Sunday right here on 96.5 WCMF. You want to watch the game?
Yeah, I'd love to.
One cool gal will be eating cheeseburgers,
What?
watching football. Kimmy will be at the Bill Gray's Tap Room in Chi-Li.
Lady K.
Delicious food, fantastic drink. And remember, the game has been moved back to 1 o'clock. So go hang out with Kimmy at the Bill Gray's Tap Room in Chi-Li with your friends from CMF. You are hanging out in the break room. Rochester's Classic Rock, 96.5. WCMF. These will be Tommy's first picks in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I have told you multiple times this morning, I have over
You feeling good.
no, that's not what I was going to tell
Feeling
you.
real good.
I have over a dozen messages from listeners over the last 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Multiple people want us to stop doing the segment because they think you're jinxing the Bills.
Well, I thought they feel like
Well.
about the whole show that way, really.
They are asking me to encourage you to not pick the Bills
Okay.
on Sunday because every time you pick the Bills, bad things happen.
Yeah, but I've got I got the inside, baby.
What?
I got the inside track.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, experts. Guy running his mouth every day. Let me tell you, relax. This is the way it's going to be. Pump the brakes. The house is not on fire. Don't fire Sean McDermott.
Why would you fire Sean McDermott?
No, but you always defend Sean McDermott.
They're 8-4.
Right. I'm saying this is you. I got all my information from you.
Shut up. There are some experts, et cetera, et cetera. Kimmy, just hit the damn button. Let's get this over with.
Some football experts will tell you what you want to hear. Our football expert tells you what you need to know. It's Tommy tells it like it is in the break room on WCMF.
Tommy, are you ready?
All right, ready, Patrick.
Over under.
Over or under? Okay, very good. I got it.
2.5 passing touchdowns for Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow.
Pretty boy
If there was one
with
play,
his soft hands.
if there was one player that gives this Bills defense fits even more so than Patrick Mahomes, it's Joe Burrow. He, for whatever reason, knows how to play against this Bills defense. In 2 games against the Bills, not including the DeMar Hamlin game that was stopped,
Yeah.
he has thrown for just under 600 yards passing, and he's thrown for 2 touchdowns in each game. He has also never, ever thrown an interception against the Buffalo Bills.
Oh.
Even more alarming, he had a pretty decent day on Thanksgiving, his first game back after being out for weeks with that injury. 261 yards, 2 touchdowns on last Thursday against the Ravens. Tommy, does this Bills defense finally have a way to solve their Joe Burrow problem?
You're saying they're banged up.
The defense is, yes.
Yeah.
Or,
You don't even know who was going to be out there.
Or is Joe Burrow one of those players that will just have Buffalo's number forever? Over under 2.5 touchdown passes for Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow.
So we don't know who's going to be on the field. For the defense.
No.
It's a crapshoot.
Yeah.
And Joe Burrow's pretty good.
Look, I'll say this. It doesn't look like Joey Bosa is going to play.
Yeah, he's out,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And pretty boy with his manicured nails.
Uh-huh.
No, I don't think he gets it. I'm going to take the under.
I'm going to say this again.
I'm going to say it again.
He is
Listen
old.
to here.
Look, it would be the most.
Gonna have some time to throw, I think.
It would be, well, their offensive line is also awful. That's why he got hurt in the first place. I don't even know how to pick this game, Kimmy, because, like, every strength, every weakness of one team is the weakness of another
Okay,
team.
so it's a wash.
Well, maybe,
If
but
it's a wash, then I'm going to go with
no,
the
but
Bills.
if it's a wash, it doesn't mean that the Bills are going to be able to succeed.
No, I mean, it's a crapshoot, like anything in life, you know.
So to be clear,
To be clear.
oh my God, I hate you so much.
To be clear.
You are under
Under.
2.5 touchdown passes
Pretty boy.
for Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready for your second pick?
I think so.
Over under 100 yards rushing for Bills running back James Cook.
Wait, under 100?
Over or under? How do you not know how this bid works, stupid?
I'm processing, Pat. Processing.
James Cook's coming off a career day. He is having a career year.
He is stomping down everybody.
He is second in the league in rushing. He's just 54 yards behind Colts Jonathan Taylor for the most rushing yards in the NFL. He also has the most 100-yard rushing games this year in the NFL with 7. And the news keeps getting better. This Bengals defense is not good.
They're horrible.
But their biggest weakness is their run defense.
Oh, come on, then.
Only the Giants have a worse run D in the NFL this year. The Cincinnati Bengals are giving up 153 rushing yards a game. You know how bad the Bills' rush defense has been this year? The Bengals is worse.
All right.
So this seems like an easy pick, right?
It's going to be ball control.
Easy
so.
pick, easy pick.
Wrong. But
There is a statistical trend over the last 15 years
What's that?
that shows running backs who carry the ball 30 times or more in a game have a drop-off the week after. And Cook carried the ball 32 times on Sunday.
Why would they
against
have
the
a
Steelers
drop-off?
Because your legs are tired.
Well, you got a whole week to rest. That's the dumbest goddamn stat I ever heard.
I'm telling
he
you,
ain't running every
just the
damn
numbers.
day.
It's not an
exists.
opinion.
Yes, it's a statistical.
You can wipe yourself with that stat.
So you don't think that running James Cook, because they ran him a ton against the Steelers.
That's what he's paid to do.
I understand.
You know, Josh threw the ball a lot. His arms hurt.
You're paid to be funny, and we get one of those a week. One, if we're lucky. Then you got to rest up your funny bone. Over under 100 yards rushing for Bills running back James Cook.
Oh, he's going to be running around like a madman.
God damn it.
He's going to tear it up. It's going to be a joke out there.
You don't think that the Bengals are going to be looking for that up front? Like
They're
that's
gonna
what
be a
they're the
swinging-
most prepared
They can't
for
stop
at this
him.
point.
Well, I mean,
They're going to be prepare all you want.
I mean, if you
ain't got the
watched
goods.
the Steelers game last week, I think the Bengals kind of know what's coming.
But the Steelers knew what
Couldn't
was coming.
stop him.
I mean, look, the
They
Bills.
set a record
I
in
don't
that
think
stadium.
the Steelers knew the Bills were going to run it that much.
Okay, but
I mean,
Kimmy-
they ran the same play over and over
But I
again.
think that kind of goes to Tommy's point.
It's a
the
swinging
Bills,
door, man.
the Bills ran the same play 26 times,
Yeah.
and they couldn't stop it.
Right.
Sure.
So you are over.
Oh,
My
yeah.
concern more is what James Cook had to do last week versus what he's got left in the tank for this week. That's my concern.
He didn't get beat up in that game.
You,
no?
you get hit
I mean,
every
you're gonna
play.
get-
No,
Yeah,
but I
I-
mean, like, it wasn't like he didn't get, like, throttled. Like, I mean, general tackling
So
should
tough on the
not, you
body.
should not be exhausted from that 7 days later.
Where'd you bring that up? Because general tackling, one of the worst World War II generals.
Well, he couldn't get his arms around Hitler.
To two. Tommy tells it like it is. Bengals edition here on a
So
Football
was
Friday.
he over or under?
He's over.
Oh,
You're over? Okay.
Yeah.
He's over.
Just checking. Just checking.
Tommy is over 2.5 passing touchdowns for Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow. He is over 100 rushing yards for Bills running back James Cook. Are you ready for your third pick?
yeah, let's do it.
Over under
Yeah.
1/2 an interception for Josh Allen. It's been a trend recently.
Yeah, he's been bad.
He's thrown at least one interception in each of his last 4 starts, and that's after only throwing 4 interceptions in his first 4 games. In fact, there was a stat they showed again in the Steelers game. It's been a roller coaster of he's not turning the ball over. Oh, my God. He
Yeah.
stopped turning the ball over. Oh, my God. And here's where it gets worse.
What's that?
Josh has played the Bengals 3 times in his career, not including the DeMar game. He is 1-2. The only game he won was when Joe Burrow was not there yet. But in every game he has played the Bengals, he has thrown an interception.
But he's got to clean that up. Because you can tell how bad it affects him.
Yeah, and he keeps doing it.
I understand.
Last week, opening drive, against a team that had a terrible pass defense.
So what's wrong with the boy?
I don't know.
He's got to clean it up.
With all that being said, Kimmy brought it up earlier this week. The Bills are playing games you don't expect. The ones that you are nervous about, they go out and handle no problem. It's the walkover teams that have been giving the Bills trouble.
But you don't
And-
know what team that is on the field.
Well, but here's the thing. The same may be able to be said for Josh and his turnovers. Like, he's thrown a pick in every game against the Bengals. Maybe because this NFL season is so stupid and backwards now, this is the one game where he goes in and protects the ball over the last month and a half.
All right.
Over under 1/2 an interception for Josh Allen.
I got to think if you're running Cooksey that much, he's not going to have to throw that much.
They ran him 32 times last week,
ran him
and
32 times.
Josh Allen threw an interception. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Listen.
And by the way,
Listen, so it's going to be the same thing
No,
this
'cause
week
here's
that
the
happened
thing.
last week.
Here's the thing.
It's going to happen this week.
Here's the thing.
That's the way the life works.
That's
the sun
what you're-
goes up, the sun goes down.
wait a minute. That's what you're counting on with your James Cook pick, that the same thing that happened last week is going to happen this week.
Different person.
Why are you doing that with your hand?
I don't know. Putting forward.
Oh, my God. No. 'cause
Forward pass.
Here's the thing.
Onward.
I give you all this information. You don't listen. You lose the picks. And then you're like, nobody told me.
Yeah, Danger is in here to straighten you ass out.
Shut up, man.
I got Lady Danger this week.
His picks are just as bad
No,
as
he's
your
going to
picks
clean
are
it up.
this
He's going to clean it up. I don't think he throws an interception this week. I think he cleans it up. He's
right.
got to.
Okay.
No, he doesn't have to.
Yes, he has to.
You want him
You're
to.
paying this guy $250 million a year.
Again.
You better get your crap together.
Again, they're paying you to be entertaining, not happening.
Oh, so you're saying on the Josh Allen with the break room?
No. That Josh Allen behind you is the Josh Allen of the break room. The Bills are 5.5-point favorites.
What is he? What did he
Oh, I'm
take?
sorry. Just to be clear,
He's not going to throw a pick.
you're under.
Okay.
1/2 an interception.
No turnover.
Josh
I
Allen.
just want to make sure we are as
They're on the
clear
pick.
as possible.
Okay, you're right. I'm sorry.
No
Kenny.
interceptions.
The Bills are 5.5-point favorites at home
You
against
make
the
this
Bengals.
so difficult.
The Bengals may be without their best pass rusher in Trey Hendrickson. Looks like it's trending that way.
Yeah.
But the Bills looks like they're going to be without their best pass rusher in Joey Bosa. No word on whether Dalton Kincaid can go. It looks like wide receiver Josh Palmer will again be out. He has not practiced at all this week. We also don't know what the status will be for both of the Bills' starting offensive
Oh,
tackles.
dear God.
You saw AJ Epinesa now.
AJ Epinesa is, so who's going to rush the passer, period?
I don't know.
Who?
Maybe I'll give him a call.
Who?
keep in mind, and this is a very important statistic.
Okay, let's settle down here.
We had a lot of fun back then.
Let's get serious.
When favored at home this year,
Yeah,
the Bills have only covered the spread one time, and that was against the Buccaneers. They are not covering the spread consistently at home.
Yeah.
Tommy, do the Bills win this game? And if so, is it by 6 points or more?
Well, I am taking the Bills to win.
Okay.
Based on previous conversations in the break room that.
Oh no, he's trying. No, you can't pin this.
Because
no, you're not going to try and pin this on me.
Because how
this is your
league
pick.
has been going this year, the Bills will win this game.
Okay.
You do not pin this on me. I gave you
no,
my opinion.
I just said previous conversation. We were all talking. Correct?
Okay. Yeah.
And we had listeners calling. And
Nobody calls
we're
the
talking
show.
about
Show sucks. Nobody wants to talk
Oily
about it.
fans and
Oily fans, you say?
and vagina pictures and everything else. We had many conversations.
Just to be clear, these are your picks.
Yes.
Oh, I
Your picks.
absolutely
Okay.
stand behind the break room picks. By the break room.
So,
So I do think the Bills will win.
okay.
And I do think that they will cover those 6 points.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
But if we're looking farther afield, Pat, I do think
Don't you dare.
I do think
Don't do it.
Yeah.
the Bills will have this game in hand. I don't think it's going to be a close game in the
Based
end.
on what?
Based on my personal feelings and conversations we've had previously in the break room.
Based on his picks.
On experts that have contributed to the show.
So what are you saying?
I think they will win by at least 10 points.
Which makes that
Well, that makes that, what is it, Cincinnati? Is it the Crescent City?
Queen City.
Queen City. Maybe Queen City blowout.
You could have went with Bengals. It could have been a Bengal
Could
blowout.
have been a Bengal blowout.
Better alliteration.
It
You're a
could have- it
professional
could have been a-
broadcaster.
it
You're a
could have been a-
professional broadcaster.
Could have been a Skyline Chili blowout.
Okay, just to recap everything real quick so I can go
No.
home faster. Shut up. The Bills are Tommy is under 2.5 passing touchdowns for Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow. He is over 100 rushing yards for Bills running back James Cook. He is under 1/2 an interception for Josh Allen. He has the Bills winning. He has them covering the 5.5, and he has them winning in a blowout.
Yeah.
Danger is on the road this week, so he will not be able
So
to
no
join
Mike
us.
Danger.
No Mike
Oh,
Danger.
okay.
Kimmy will be picking in Danger's place.
Lady
best.
Danger.
That's right. Dangerous Lady Kimmy. But we will have,
Who's that?
our tried and true anchor of the show
Well, who are we getting? We don't know. Much like the Bengals. Who's going to come in?
from the Let's Go Duffalo podcast, Ryan Duffy.
RD.
Yep, he will be
Not so fast, buddy. I think Joe Burrow is going to flop out of this game.
Okay.
I think his game is going to suck.
yeah.
I think he's going to. I think he's going to have his worst performance of the season. And I think at the end of this game, when he's on the sidelines with his head in his hands,
Yeah.
that dude's going to be openly crying because he's a soft-handed pretty boy. Mr. Manicured Nails is going to be weeping openly because
Just because-
he's going to have his worst game of the season.
They're not going to have anyone to get to him. How he's going to cry about what?
That's what's so frustrating.
Well, Javon Solomon's going to make him cry?
How do you know?
You don't even know who that is.
I don't know.
I could have just
I
made
don't
that
know
name
Jamar.
up. I could have just made
I don't know if Jamar
Not even
knows
the name
who
I
he
said.
is.
Not even the name I said.
But that's so Jamar. That's my bonus pick. He
That-
gets his ass handed.
That Joe
It's
Burrow,
a-
no, your bonus pick was he's crying.
Oh, he will
Burrow
cry.
cries.
Okay.
I mean, openly cry.
Not from injury or anything, but from purely
Doesn't
just how
matter. No, you know
poor
what?
he's
I
played.
am fine with
Okay,
tears,
all
period.
right.
I'm fine with any
All
kind
right.
of tears.
Your
Fine.
bonus pick is Joe
He's
going to
be crying like his
on
idol
television.
Elton John behind the piano at Lady Di's funeral.
Okay.
Goodbye, Orchard Park.
Park.
All right. You're an idiot.
Oh, wait and see, buddy. And by the way, you should be wanting my picks.
People are livid. People are livid.
I know.
People are
I
always
know.
Peter
pissed
writes
off
us on
People are
Instagram.
always pissed off about stuff.
People wrote Tom Peaches wrote us. I hate Tommy. They lost. Cancel the bet. He just drinks it. Jake said. Jim writes. Tommy is risking his life in all caps. All right, let's take a break.
All right.
We'll find out what fat version of a Cincinnati icon Ryan comes in as just after 9 o'clock here. Recap of those picks on CMF. Crime is everywhere.
Oh, yes.
Not
Out of
really.
Control.
No, it's not really.
All right.
There's a story coming out of Avon, and it involves a burglary in a small town south of us. But what's interesting about this story is the amount of stuff this person got away with from this home.
Oh.
It's very rare. And the fact that this is very rare brings up maybe an uncomfortable question. We spend a lot of money to protect our things.
Okay.
But is what we spend to protect them actually worth more than the valuables in our house?
Oh.
And we'll get to it next on CMF. Crime is everywhere, Tommy.
So what's going on?
Well, at least that's what the news is telling you.
Yeah.
And you have to protect your things because everyone is trying to steal all your things.
Yeah, everybody's coming for your stuff.
Like, we know that's not true. The fact is, most people don't have enough valuable stuff to really worry about their things being taken. Most people, however, is not this person.
Who's that?
Well, one local criminal may have found the score of a lifetime
Damn.
just sitting in an unsuspecting home. You're hanging out in the break room, Rochester's Classic Rock 96.5. WCMF will jump right into it. Feel like taking a trip out to Avon?
Sure, nice area.
A 48-year-old man has been arrested after a September investigation into a home burglary. Police say that multiple items had been stolen. And these items, Tommy, are pretty valuable.
Oh.
Because police say the suspect got away with $20,000 worth of things from this house.
So it's got to be jewelry.
Now, they don't specifically say what it is. Could be jewelry.
Yeah.
Could be. Who knows?
Diamonds and gold.
But you have to think that someone would have $20,000
Yeah.
in jewelry.
But that
in
could
there.
be one high-end necklace, right?
What are you, ride the Titanic? What are you talking about?
No, but there's some people.
Who's got a $20,000 necklace
$20,000?
that doesn't have a deal with Def Jam Records?
No, but like you could have had something inherited.
Okay.
That
even
is worth a ton.
I mean, it's so funny to hear Pittsford people
He's
talk.
robbing the Louvre over here.
Oh, he's probably got a $20,000 necklace, Kimmy. That's probably one necklace of many $20,000
It has to be
necklaces.
jewelry. There's no way. What else could be in a house that's 20 G's that you could walk out with that fast?
A solid, cash, solid bar of gold.
Wait a
things
minute.
like that.
Wait,
Gold.
solid bar of gold is
I know.
great.
Solid bar of gold.
Is normal, but having a high-end necklace that you get inherited from your great granny, crazy talk.
Yes, it is. The 48-year-old man charged with 4 felonies. He's got a court date coming up. And look, I know this
Yeah.
story can make people feel uneasy. Small town, someone is in your
Oh,
home.
sure.
That makes you feel violated, Tommy.
Yeah.
Most importantly, all the money you could lose if someone were to get in your house and steal all your stuff. That is, if your stuff is actually worth money.
Oh,
Because I guess what we never talk about when we talk about crime and how to prevent it and all of these things. How much does the average person have in stealable stuff in their home?
stealable.
Well, because keep in mind, this person didn't take a car or a snowmobile or a big-time item.
Yeah.
It sounds like this was like smaller
Stuff that would be in your
Grabbed
drawers
stuff, yeah.
Yes.
or hanging on your wall.
Like, how much does the average person listening to our show stand to lose if someone were in their house alone grabbing what they could? Because when you think about it, Tommy, the most expensive stuff in your house would be hard to steal.
Yeah.
Getting a TV off a wall,
And by the way, those TVs ain't worth anything.
good call.
It's a used TV. Most of your stuff is used crap because it's in your house.
That's a good call.
So it'd have to be like China that you inherited.
Again, a Pittsburgh conversation you cannot have. Your Fabergé egg collection.
I think a lot of people are finding out that China you're talking about is not worth anything.
it's actually Korea.
Oh, damn it.
Because so many people I know, either their parents tried to sell that China, or they did once they inherited it. It ends up in thrift stores.
Is jewelry, Kimmy, you think the most expensive stuff people would have in their house? And, I mean, how much expensive jewelry even exists in
I guess
people's
it
homes
could be
anymore?
jewelry. It could be designer bags because even people I know that don't have a lot of money, like they do have like one designer wallet or bag that could be worth a couple $100.
Okay.
But that don't get you to what this cat
No.
walked out with.
And like when we talk about let's talk about. I understand women would be most likely to have expensive
Oh,
jewelry
yeah.
if it were to exist. There was a time.
There was a time.
Thank you. Where men. I mean, maybe you would find a Rolex or a really expensive watch, but as smartwatches continue to
Yeah.
get more popular, those are starting to disappear.
Yeah.
I don't
Does
know.
every guy though have like a nice watch that he puts on?
Every guy knows.
Like I'm not
No.
talking like an expensive one, but you have like your technology watch, and then you got like one you put on for like a wedding.
Okay.
Yeah, but
me
you
too.
probably paid a couple $100 for it brand new.
a couple hundred
Yeah.
if you're lucky.
Right.
Yeah.
So what's it worth now that you scraped
True.
it up?
Yeah. I mean, I think the people that would be at most risk would be obviously the folks that had cash or precious metals in the
Yeah.
house. But based on the economy right now, I can't imagine there are a ton of people just sitting on piles of cash, gold, silver,
And
platinum.
most
in
of
their
that
house.
stuff wouldn't just be laying in a drawer.
Yeah.
Like jewelry would be in a upstairs, like in a drawer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Thank
How
you.
many items do you have that would total that? You know, maybe you have like one really nice thing or a couple nice jewelry items that
Yeah.
either got passed down or
or a
somebody
wedding
bought for
ring.
you.
But usually your wife
You're
would
wearing
be,
your
Yeah.
wedding.
Yeah, she'd have the ring on.
All right. So there's a reason I ask all of these questions.
What's that?
Okay. Again, if you're just joining us, we're talking about the story out in Avon. Back in September, somebody broke in a house, stole $20,000 worth of things from this home. And that is way more, I think, than the average person would have in stealable valuables in this house. And as we have this discussion and we come to the realization that almost all, no people have $20,000 worth of stealable stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe for most of us, being worried about a home break-in is actually more stress than it's worth.
Oh.
You wouldn't be out all that much money if someone were to get into your house and take all your most valuable things.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. You obviously don't want that to happen. It would be scary.
But they ain't getting nothing.
I think it's more about the violation
Of
than
somebody being in
anything.
your house,
the
yeah.
feeling of not feeling safe anymore.
Sure.
That's going to get to you more than, I guess, the things you can replace.
I get that. But from a monetary standpoint,
Yeah.
do you think the average person has $1,000 worth of stuff that a criminal could sell from inside your house?
Like you could run to a pawn shop or a jewelry store?
Like, Tommy, you'd have your cell phone with you. That's one of the most valuable things you have. Maybe there would be a laptop, but those are not worth as much as
The
people think.
laptop you're going to get more information from. That would be my fear, not so much the laptop itself, but if like my email's open and now they have access to all my stuff, that's what's going to hurt you more.
Okay, but like, we're talking about someone that's just looking to flip something for a pawn shop into a pawn shop.
If that's the case, then you're fine.
We got a ton of Instagram messages coming in. Look, my argument is here. Maybe we are spending more to protect stuff than it's actually worth in our house.
You're probably right.
Because like we've talked at length about how home security cameras don't offer the protection people think they do statistically, right? Arrests are way lower than we think on crimes with video.
Burglary, yeah.
And people are literally stealing the cameras.
Yeah.
And like all of those cameras, not only do they cost up front, you're paying a monthly subscription service.
Yes, you are.
Like there is a point where you are upside down on security, even if someone were to come in and take all your most valuable stuff.
Yeah.
It's kind of a scam
Yeah.
that nobody's really talked about.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like think about what you've spent on your security cameras over the years having.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, because you got to pay a monthly on it.
Without question, knowing you have overspent in security what could be stolen out of your house.
Oh, I'm sure by now, easily.
Doesn't that kind of make us stupid?
Yeah, but I still like looking at what's, like, I want to see what the weather is. I get to my house. I want to see what the dog's doing outside. So,
252 WCMF. Let's talk to Kyle. Hey, Kyle, how are you, buddy?
Morning.
Morning.
I think one thing that could be easily picked up would be like if someone had guns in their house.
Okay.
Oh, weapons.
But wouldn't you? Okay, I'm not a gun owner. Aren't you supposed to keep those guns in a safe when you're not there?
I mean, yeah, there's different types of safes, but I'm sure they're all there's glass safes that are old. There's new safes that are like.
Did you say glass safe?
Yeah, like they're glass. Like they have a front glass. Like older ones.
It looks like a cabinet, so you can see the guns inside.
I have a question.
Doofus in the back.
Okay, thank you. Yes. Why would you make a safe out of the most breakable material known to man?
Because there's an emergency.
Do they make a safe out of baby bird bones?
Yep.
Okay.
So, I'm not saying.
Hey, I got this great idea. I'm going to make non-slip shoes out of raw eggs.
It's just it is. I think that's an old trend, but that was something that back in the day.
Okay.
That, was commonly used.
Well, so then you could go down like the road of antiques.
Okay.
If you had like an antique, but you would have to know that's an antique and it's valuable.
And again, how many antiques exist in people's house? Like, all right, Kyle, I'm assuming you called about guns because you have guns in your house. How many guns do you have, like value-wise, in your house right now?
Enough.
Okay.
Oh, he's
starting
loaded.
a militia. I'm going to let Kyle go. Thanks
Put
for the call,
another
buddy.
number on it. That's all
He's
right.
loaded,
Yeah.
baby.
There goes Kyle. No, look, I get the guns argument.
Yeah.
Right, but for like, a person that doesn't have weapons, and again, what is it, like 80% of the guns are owned by like 10% of the population of America, something like that.
That's the way it goes in this country. Squeezing a little gun guy out.
That's not what? If you don't have weapons and you're not worried about, that gun that you have.
Yeah.
And by the way, if you have a security camera, you're just going to get video of the guy walking away with your guns.
Yeah.
Kimmy, I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say, I don't know if somebody mentioned this while I was on the phone. Did anybody say, like, collectibles?
No.
Or, like, something like that? Like, you could have...
Yeah, like a crap
if
you got.
if you collect if you're into anything like that, you might have one thing that's significant in value, right?
You're not wrong. And I guess the emotional value, because, like, look, the
Yeah.
stuff that I have in my basement, right, I've spent money on it,
Yeah.
but it's more the sentimental value
Right.
than it is
You
the
can't
actual
replace
value.
it. Yeah.
Exactly.
But
So,
if you
yes.
had like a Josh Allen signed football.
But, like, that's worth $800.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if
that's
you had
it.
if you walked out with a few things like that.
If you have 5 Josh Allen footballs.
You're in Josh Allen's house.
I don't even think. Why would Josh Allen have a thing that he autographed in his
Yeah,
house?
that
You
would
don't
be
think he's
weird.
got like
don't
his
have your
game
own
ball and he
autograph.
signed
That
it?
he
or something?
signed.
No.
He signed
Way
it
to
himself.
go, buddy.
Would you? Yeah, I'm gonna go home tonight. I'm gonna get an 8x10 of myself.
To Josh with love.
I don't know. I mean, I would love to one day,
Yeah.
5 years from now, because my wife is insisting we have these cameras at our house, and I don't see the point of them. At what point have we spent more money than would have been recouped had we been ripped off?
Yeah.
Because it's not like you get that money back. It's not like if you have a Ring camera, somebody gets away and they don't get arrested.
That is true.
They reimburse you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. This makes me feel stupid.
Yeah, but they are fun to have.
Okay. You're just into surveillance, which is
I am.
weird, man. I want to watch everything.
See what's going on.
Connor writes us on Instagram. Duffy at WCMF. He says, my in-law's neighbor is from a country. I don't remember which one. Everyone's from a country.
I don't remember which one, but he's from a country.
He goes on. They don't believe in banks, so they hold all their money in gold, easy to grab and worth a lot.
Okay.
All right. In that case, yes. Yeah.
Kind of narrows down the country.
Baron Von Butt writes he has $20,000 in Magic the Gathering cards.
Wait, he's got 20 G's in cards? Yeah, but they're not worth 20 G.
Troy writes he's got $50,000 in Legos in his house.
Oh.
All right.
There's a collectible thing. That would be tough to steal, though.
You
You
know,
drop
like-
it once. Oh, no!
You leave one little piece
Yeah,
behind, so
you're
now it's
screwed,
completely
yeah.
worthless. I guess what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
look, like we say a lot on this show, it is easy to turn on the news, get on social media, and get swept up in this idea that everybody is trying to hurt you, everybody is trying to steal from you, and if you spend money, you can prevent that from happening.
Yeah.
But that's not true.
Okay.
And the stuff that you think you own isn't even all that valuable.
All right.
So it's probably okay. There are crimes you should be nervous about.
Okay.
Like this one we're going to talk
Like
about.
murder.
Well, yeah. This one's more creepy.
Oh, okay.
There's a man that's going to do years in jail, it looks like.
For creeping?
But it's not creep in the sexual sense. It's legitimate, like, horror creep.
Oh.
And we're going to have to try and make sense of whatever the hell this was. Because I'll tell you,
Yeah.
it involves a man, a clown mask, a football jersey, a chainsaw,
Chainsaw?
and a neighborhood in the middle of the day.
Oh, my God.
Just east of us. And we will tell you the story
Yeah.
next here in the break room on CMF. People are going to do weird things.
Okay,
And
how
as-
weird.
Well, as long as those weird things don't hurt anybody else, God bless you.
All right.
There is a debate to be had with this story because it's certainly weird, and depending on the type of person you are, it's probably very alarming. But in the end, this person didn't hurt anyone.
Oh.
Even though what he was doing was straight up out of your literal worst nightmare.
Oh, my God.
You're hanging out in the break room, Rochester's Classic Rock, 96.5. WCMF, we're about 25 minutes away. Danger is not here this week. He's on the road, so Kimmy will be picking for him. But we will have from the Let's Go Duffalo podcast, Ryan Duffy.
RD?
In to recap Tommy's picks from this morning. And again, for the life of us, we
don't have many guesses
Well,
here.
this is going to be his toughest assignment.
Yeah.
Coming up with an outfit for Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Because we can't even think of really popular people from Cincinnati.
Well, we learned,
right. There's no popular people from Cincinnati.
Well, no, we learned President William Howard Taft is from Cincinnati.
No, I'm thinking Jim Beam would be about it.
Is he from Cincinnati?
No, but that's where they distill it.
Okay, so that doesn't even count. No, but William Howard Taft would be perfect because he was big and he got stuck in a bathtub, which happened to Ryan 3 times when we were kids.
Ryan also likes to sometimes dress as somebody from that area.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
Yeah. And I don't know, but I don't even mean like a famous person, like what the average person, like a stereotype.
Okay.
And I don't know what that would be.
He could come in as Kentucky because it's right on the border.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we'll find out all together just after 9 o'clock here in the break room on CMF. A 35-year-old man has been convicted of 2 felonies after a very strange incident just east of us that went down back in May.
What happened?
Police say the man was seen on surveillance camera in the middle of the day walking through a neighborhood wearing a clown mask, a football jersey, and carrying a red chainsaw.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
I just
You
want to
almost swear.
So, no.
I want everyone to take a
No.
second.
Oh, think of it.
How you would feel.
That's
looking-
a chainsaw massacre.
It literally is
Yeah.
the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Like what you would think immediately if
It's a
you
joke.
Okay.
It's a fake. It's not even like a real chainsaw.
Well, that's where you're wrong. At one point, a resident in the neighborhood confronted this man.
Yeah.
Who then
A
pulled.
brave soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Police say the man in the clown mask, football jersey with the chainsaw pulled the plastic sheath off the chainsaw and raised it at the man in a threatening manner.
Okay.
Well, yep, I'm out.
This caused a fight, and that's where
Wait, fight?
and that's where the details start to get slim. It seems the guy with the chainsaw lost the fight.
How did you lose that fight, man? You had the upper chainsaw hand.
It does take a couple of pulls to get the chainsaw
All
started.
right,
That's true. That's
Maybe the
true.
neighbor got
yeah.
the jump on him.
All right.
But the person who confronted the chainsaw clown subdued him until cops got there. Police say they also found, and I quote, metal knuckles on the
Brass
chain.
knuckles.
Yep. Well, it says I would have thought brass, but maybe you can't afford brass.
All right.
No brass in pocket.
Yeah.
Detroit leaders. They say the man, he had brass knuckles on him when they searched him. The scary clown decided to go to
Sucks.
he sucks, according to Tommy. He decided to go to trial
Okay.
with a public defender.
So he was going to fight this.
Yes. And after a 2-day trial, the clown chainsaw carrier was convicted of first-degree menacing
No.
and third-degree criminal possession of a weapon.
He lost?
He is looking at 2 to 7 years in prison.
Good.
It's a bad decision.
Well, okay, understatement of the century.
Yeah.
So we have no idea, even after the trial, why the chainsaw clown guy went outside like this. So here's the thing.
And he wasn't even good at it.
Well,
yeah, like we don't know like if this guy had a reputation for just doing weird stuff
Yeah.
that maybe didn't get him in trouble before, and this time he just took it too far.
Okay. Look, on one hand, he's dressed the way that he is.
Yeah.
And he does take the sheath off the chainsaw and
Yeah,
raise it in a
yep,
threatening
yep.
manner. But on the other hand, I mean, he didn't hurt anyone in this story. And here's the thing. I did not get to see the interaction between the two men. But I would think, Tommy, if a guy with a chainsaw wanted to end a fight, he could have done it pretty quick.
You've got the advantage.
Was this just some kind of joke or prank that got way out of hand way too fast?
Maybe.
What else the hell could it have been?
I can't think.
I don't know, but the guy that took him out, I guess, has bragging rights for life.
But if he was just joking around, do
yeah,
you?
but all you have to say is I took down a man with a chainsaw and metal knuckles.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty
I
impressive.
fought a man with a chainsaw and won.
But the chainsaw wasn't on. It doesn't sound like the chainsaw was on.
But chainsaws
Yeah, but
seldom lose.
you don't have to add that detail right away.
That sounds like a Dylan song after he went electric.
I'll
Chainsaws.
seldom lose.
Like, look, if he was going to chop people up in the middle of the day in a clown mask, and he had the ability when he comes across this guy to do that, why didn't he do it?
Yeah.
That's what I can't figure out here. And I'm not arguing for leniency for this.
You're right. He could have just been enjoying scaring the crap out of people.
Right?
Yeah.
But that's like a very sick individual then.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for like a prank
Sure.
you were going to pull on somebody, you just wanted to walk through a neighborhood and be menacing.
Yeah, because like this story happened back in May. It wasn't even like around
Yeah.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Right? But here's the thing. As crazy as a man in a clown mask with a chainsaw wearing a football jersey while holding brass knuckles walking through a neighborhood is,
Yeah.
I would argue he's not even the craziest person in the story. Because the guy who confronted him.
Oh, yeah, that's nuts. But you don't know what
Yeah.
you're getting. What are you doing?
Yes.
Call the cops.
I mean,
He's walking.
Yeah, like what benefit comes from confronting clown mask laden, chainsaw wielding
No
football?
clown with a chainsaw in my neighborhood.
Thank you. Well, I mean, it's a good policy, but I don't have to be the one that goes. If I see a man in a clown mask with a chainsaw, wearing a football jersey, walking down the street, I am getting my family inside the house.
Yeah.
Dying to know what he said up front.
Which one?
Did he ask him questions?
Hey, buddy.
Yeah. Like, what did
Where
he
you
go
going?
into this? Like, what was his mentality going in?
You
And
scare me.
did he start calmly, or did he go into it automatically, like as an aggressive person?
Ooh, what's the better way to do it?
And then and then he didn't get the response he wanted, so then things got bad.
Yeah, what if he didn't speak, like the chainsaw guy?
Yeah.
Like he just, stood there and stared at him but didn't say anything. Yeah. I would scare the crap out
It
of
would,
me.
yeah.
I love how that would scare the crap out of you.
Yeah, because he's not even verbalizing.
Not the fact that he's already in a clown mask with a chainsaw.
Yeah.
Like you've got past that fear. Anything after that seems like cream cheese.
So
I wasn't scared till he didn't talk to me.
well, like he just stared at
No,
it.
I
Like
get
he was
what
like
you're saying.
nuts.
I get what you're saying.
I guess because then he's I don't know if this is an act or I don't know
Okay.
if the guy's legitimately a massacre guy.
A massacre. Hey, you
Do a
want to
massacre?
have massacre guys over there?
What do you call a person that does massacre?
A masochist?
No, that's like you like to get slapped around
No, I understand.
and you get things shoved in you.
That's not what that.
Yeah, masochist. Like you like rough sex.
No,
hey, buddy,
no,
you're into rough sex. What are you going to do with that chainsaw?
Masochist is just taking joy from pain. It's not a sexual thing.
Well,
You could be a masochist
usually the
watching
girl's
other
wearing
people.
stockings.
Oh my
and stuff,
God.
and a whip.
252 WCMF. I can't believe I'm doing this, but Rammer's going to save this conversation. Hey, Rammer, how are you, buddy?
Good morning. So, if I see this guy walking down my street, I'm coming out the door with my RPG. I'm just, you got to out scare the guy, right?
Well, that
So
would be you talking.
Well, there would be
Explaining
a
how Uber
car.
works.
Let me tell you what I just did to my lawn.
I still want to back up. And by the way, the chainsaw doesn't have to be running to hurt. I don't know if you've ever changed the chainsaw blade, but
I have not.
you can cut yourself up pretty good on that with one swipe.
Okay, but that kind of goes
That
to
makes
my.
it even more scary.
Yeah, that goes to my point earlier. Like, if you can actually hurt him with the chainsaw without it being on, he didn't, right? Like, how do you lose a fight holding a chainsaw if you weren't trying to hurt somebody?
Well, all show, no go. I don't know.
He's got a chainsaw, Rammer!
Yeah, but he's got his RPG.
That's
Whatever that
show,
is.
but he
Really
didn't have the guts
personal.
to follow through.
No, okay. Well, good. That's a good thing, Rammer.
I guess, but this is why Tommy wants a gun.
To blow away the guy in the clown mask with a chainsaw walking down the street.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you'd have to assume that he could actually hit him.
Sure.
Even if he had one. But
Dynamite call, Rammer. Dynamite call. Thanks, buddy. Have a good rest
Because he
of the
didn't
day.
really save this conversation, now did he?
I love how you thought I said that seriously. Well, looks like
Yes, that
somebody
didn't work out so well, did it?
pretty stupid take on your part.
How about that?
252 WCMF. Again, we are talking about the story just east of us. It happened back in May. A 35-year-old man has been convicted of 2 felonies after police say he was seen on surveillance camera in the middle of the day walking through a neighborhood wearing a clown mask, a football jersey, while carrying a red chainsaw. He was confronted by one of the neighborhood people.
Yep.
The clowned chainsawist pulled the plastic sheath
Chainsawist.
off his
So
chainsaw,
he's in an orchestra.
raised it in a threatening manner. This led to a fight between the two men. The chainsaw guy somehow lost the fight. The person who confronted the chainsaw clown subdued him until the cops got there. Police said they also found metal knuckles on chainsaw clown when they searched him. He was convicted, going to trial using a public defender, which of all of the things might have been the stupidest thing to
Yeah.
do. He's looking at 2 to 7 years in prison. What's an appropriate prison sentence for this clown?
Oh, I like 7 years in prison.
Oh, you
for
want all of
somebody
it?
to do this? Yeah. Yeah.
He didn't hurt anybody.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
care.
But
I don't
you did
care.
want to scare people.
I
I
mean,
mean, that
right,
you
yeah.
can't argue.
Yeah.
No, that's fair.
The 7 years is good for him.
You agree, Kimmy? 7 years?
I don't know, 7. I'd be happy with any jail time.
I would argue that Mom Vic's hurt more people stealing money than guy walking around with a chainsaw and a clown mask. There was legitimate pain in people losing money. This guy got to be a hero wrestling inactive chainsaw clown man. Let's talk to Troy. He's on CMF. Hey, Troy, how are you, buddy?
There's a guy with a clown mask and a chainsaw. Lock the doors because I'm a little big.
Bro, you're gonna tell me you
Wouldn't
look out
alarm
the
you a little bit?
You look out the window, Troy. You're like, oh, I'm gonna go to my car, go to work right now.
You get your werewolf mask and your cap gun. You get your Power Wheels Jeep. You pull out the driveway like a boss.
Power Wheels.
You outmask him.
It would be hard to out-creep chainsaw clown mask guy, right?
Beat him in his own game.
Yeah, I mean, sounds like somebody did it.
All right, well, good point, Troy. Great call, buddy. Thanks for the call. We're done taking calls for the rest of the day, I think. You know, the other thing about confronting clown mask chainsaw man,
What's that?
you're on your own. No other neighbor.
Yeah, nobody else is chipping
I don't
in.
think anybody's jumping in to help you there.
No.
Let's
I'll
say-
call the cops, but I ain't jumping in.
Well, that's just it. Let's say in the worst case scenario, clown man starts the chainsaw and gets a hold of you with that thing.
Yep.
Well, Jesus Christ, man, you're done.
But that is a possibility, right? That's not an impossibility.
No, that's true.
You've made your bed now. You're going to sleep in it minus part of your arm.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
at the very least.
Yeah. If somebody catches a burglar running out of a house, it's possible that other people in the neighborhood are going to come and help you subdue this guy.
Yeah.
Chainsaw eliminates anyone else from coming. All right, let's take a break. We've got a problem,
What
and it
happened?
has to do with pronunciation. And
Pronunciation.
I don't mean just this show.
No,
I mean in general.
we don't know how to pronounce.
Well, we have a list in front of us of the most mispronounced words of the year. And they're
Right.
doozies, don't get me
All
wrong.
right.
But I feel like this is a bigger problem today than it's ever been, and it's only going to get worse.
How's it
And
going to get worse?
There's a very big reason why.
More words coming?
No, well, yes, but that's not why.
All right.
We'll get into it next here in the break room on C. It's not like this is a new problem.
Okay.
But I would venture a guess that this is a bigger problem today than it's ever been.
Oh.
And the way that we consume things now, it's going to get worse as time goes on.
Damn.
You're hanging out in the break room, Rochester's Classic Rock, 96.5, WCMF. We recap Tommy's picks in just a little while from this morning on a Football Friday. Danger's on the road, but Kimmy will be picking in his place.
Lady Danger.
That's right. And from the Let's Go Duffalo podcast, Ryan Duffy.
RD?
Yep. If you want to get a jump on our live stream to see what Cincinnati thing he shows up
Icon.
in. Yep.
You might be struggling to come up with something.
Maybe he just doesn't show up.
I know.
The live stream, you can get us at WCMF.com, the Odyssey app, YouTube, or Twitch. The Break Room, WCMF on YouTube or Twitch. Get a look at our beautiful faces this morning on the live stream with your friends on CMF. Tommy?
Yeah.
I have in front of me the most mispronounced words of 2025.
Are they common words?
Most of these words are new to us that showed up in news stories.
Oh.
For example, the number one most mispronounced word is the mayor-elect of New York City. Mamdani.
Mandani?
You just did it.
Mamdani?
Zoran Mamdani will be the mayor of New York City.
Mandami.
M-A-M.
Mandani.
No.
Mom.
He's the mayor of a swinging town.
Look, that one's understandable. Names are hard to pronounce.
Yeah.
And it's not a name that's
So there are
common.
names on this list? I thought that it was like words.
So this is the only name on the list.
Right.
Okay.
As far as we go down the list here of actual words, France's crown jewels were stolen from a museum back in October. What is the name of that museum?
The Louvre.
Okay, you nailed it.
Yeah.
People have been calling it
Louvre?
the Louvre.
Well, that's how you say it in French, isn't it?
Well,
No,
that's how
you
you
say Louvre in French.
Louvre is how you would say it if you were speaking French.
That is not true. I
No.
have it in front of me.
I thought that's because I've heard it said.
How do you so confidently say wrong things?
Because when sometimes in the news they'll say the Louvre, they'll say the Louvre, and I figured that's like the French how
I
they
don't
say
know.
it.
Okay,
I
the
remember
raw-
in French class they called it the
The
Louvre,
Louvre.
but I guess
Yeah, but you learn French over here. You want
True,
busted ass
I
Hilton
mean-
French.
Okay, the way
Oui, man.
it is pronounced Louvre. Louvre. So there is a R at the end, but it's a soft R.
For most people, that's called
it's
the
kind of
Louvre.
the accent, like
Louvre.
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 Yeah.
But how many times do you ever say that word?
Louvre. It was
When
being
stuff's
said a
stolen from
ton,
it.
yes, when it was
Yeah.
stolen. One of the most mispronounced words, I can't even pronounce regular words right
Yeah.
now. After a press conference done by RFK, acetaminophen.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
That is the active ingredient in Tylenol. The president of the United States had a hard time saying
Yeah.
acetaminophen.
Metafin.
Manjaro. Do you know what that is?
That's a pharmaceutical company.
Yeah. Well,
They
it's
run those ads.
diabetes, obesity drug.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Manjaro soared in popularity, and people have had a hard time saying.
Is that the shooting your belly?
I think it's one of the belly shots.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I could be wrong. I know how to say it only because this article is explaining it to me.
Yeah.
So here's the thing.
What's that?
I would argue that the mispronunciation of new words in, our consciousness
Yeah.
is happening now more than ever and will happen more as time goes on because of the way that we consume media now.
Oh.
Think about how you get the news. Posts on social media, quick stories that are pushed to your phone.
Okay.
For both of our generations, yours, Tommy, and mine, Kimmy, and everyone before that, while TV and radio existed, you would have the newspaper,
Yeah.
but television news at the end of the day was appointment.
You were hearing the story.
Exactly.
You were
As
hearing
opposed to reading it
the names.
yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
And hearing that voice in your head say it.
100.
Because I think once I read it one time and I read it a certain way, it's now burned in my mind that way forever.
You're 100% right.
Yeah.
And what makes it worse is that so few people are listening to these words being spoken now that you won't even get corrected a lot of the time
Oh.
if you say it in front of someone the wrong way.
Yeah.
They're
But
just,
that's a good thing. Because I hate when people, that's not how you pronounce that, actually. These grammar police. and
Grammar
the-
paninis?
But yeah, I hate,
What are
I
the
hate all of
words?
these.
Panera.
I hate correctors.
I hate being corrected, but I also don't want to keep saying it like an idiot.
No, but they'll say it like
so
they-
it's a tough it's like I hate that you corrected me, but I'm glad I'm not going to say it wrong anymore.
But they're so snotty and condescending.
Okay, no, but here's the thing. I'm with Kimmy. I want to know, so when I
Yeah.
get in front of
You're,
somebody
don't
you're
look
the
like an
worst
idiot.
culprit of the world.
well, you're the dumbest person. You mispronounce everything. I just said Mamdani, and you kept saying it wrong.
Mandani.
M-A-M.
He runs a swinging town. He's a commie. Word around town. He's going to take your money and give it to everybody.
Okay, so I'm going through this right now.
What's that?
And this is somebody I have enjoyed his music for like a decade, and I still don't know how to say his name.
Who's that?
All right, so he's a folk singer from the 70s. You may know him. John Prine.
I always was Prime.
And that's the problem. So I didn't grow up with him.
Mm-hmm.
So I never got to go to see one of his shows, and people don't talk about him.
But you heard it or said it that way one time.
But here's the thing. I have seen people pronounce it, heard people pronounce it both ways, and I'm not sure
I'm
which
pretty
is
sure it's Prime.
Okay, so that's just it. I had this conversation, and this is when Kano still worked here, because we were having a conversation, and I said Preen, and you go,
Well,
no,
I
it's
used to call
Prime.
him Kano. It's Kano? Oh, I didn't know.
No, Kano is the lead singer.
He's
of that.
Kano. He's from New York, too.
Kano is the lead singer of that all-criminal YouTube cover band. No, so, like when he comes up, John Preen, I am afraid to say anything because I don't want, because I really like his music and I have a bunch of his albums and I don't want to look like that guy that's like, yeah, I got into him last week, but I'm going to pretend like I'm into him. Like for my daughters these days, right? Like if they are listening to new artists, they don't know how to pronounce some of those artists' names because they never
hear them spoke.
Yes, you didn't watch their videos on MTV. You didn't hear a DJ talk up their songs.
Right.
Like for example, my uncle is a giant Kiss fan.
Okay.
When he was a kid, he said for the first 3 years of his existence, he called them Kiz.
Kiz?
Because it looks like K-I-Z-Z.
Yeah.
And nobody ever corrected him.
Oh.
Because he just bought the albums and he read the name off the album chart.
Okay.
And he tells me a story. When I was in middle school, one of his buddies was like, I love the way you say Kiss. And he's like, what? He goes, yeah, with that like accent on the end. And he never did it that way again. Like he didn't get embarrassed, luckily. 252 WCMF. Again, we're talking about the most mispronounced words of 2025. Mamdani is one of them, the new mayor of New York City. Louvre, the museum where all those jewels were stolen from. Acetaminophen, the active ingredient in Tylenol. And Monjaro, one of the diabetes weight loss drugs. 252 WCMF. Let's talk to Jim. Hey, Jimmy. How are you, buddy?
You all right? How you doing?
Good, Jim. What do you got?
Hey, by the way, before I forget, Tommy, you were talking about famous people from Cincinnati. Isn't your boy Larry Flint from Cincinnati?
Yeah, Larry Flint is a Cincinnati resident. Was born and raised in Kentucky,
Columbus.
but
He's Columbus.
no, I thought he grew up in Cincinnati.
He may have, but he opened up Hustler in Columbus.
Hey, it's really interesting.
Well,
that
you
know all
bring
these
it up and
details.
you ask questions. I didn't bring it up, goddammit.
I love how you go, I hate people that correct me. I think he's from Cincinnati. Absolutely, he was born in Columbus.
I know, he opened up first Hustler stores.
It's you.
But he was a fine American, Larry Flint.
But you were saying, Jim, I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, I just find it kind of funny that you're talking about people mispronouncing stuff.
Yeah.
You always mispronounce the word police, dude.
What
it
do
has
I say?
2 syllables, not one.
Police?
It has 2 syllables,
It's
not
police.
one. You always pronounce it with 1 syllable
Here come
as
the
if it were
police.
P-L-E-E-C-E.
Police.
Police.
Hey, Jim, was your dad a police officer? Who's got more experience? Who's got more experience with the police? Jim?
Go back to school. 2 syllables, dude.
Police.
Not one. It's not P-L-E-E-C-E.
I love how you go, I hate people that do this. And Jim goes out of his way to call a radio show.
He's not even talking about pronunciation. He's straight up syllables.
Please, 2 syllables.
Police.
Please.
Yeah, and Duffy, the same thing about vacation. It's vacation, not vacation. It doesn't start VK.
Vacation. Jim, you should get your own radio show called The Most Boring
I know,
Conversation
shouldn't I,
in the
right?
World.
Hey, do you still do that sports show on the weekends?
I do, yeah.
People are worried about you, man. You got to settle down talking about your bills because those 2 blood vessels on your neck, they look like they're going to explode, man.
Thanks for watching, Jim.
We don't want you to end up like the guy in Scanners.
Well, Jim, I mean, if it happens,
Scanners.
What the worst references of all time? We start with Larry Flint.
No,
2
actually, it was
words
pretty
I
good,
haven't
but go
said,
ahead.
and then we go with Scanners. Jim, if my neck explodes, you won't have to hear police or vacation ever again.
You promise?
Jim, thanks for the call, buddy. Have a good rest of the day.
I don't know.
That was an odd call.
Very odd. Very angry, odd call.
You say 2 words
Yeah.
wrong.
He was pissed.
Okay, I'm not taking any more calls.
All right.
It's about that time.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Tommy made his picks this morning. Bills fans are furious with Tommy. But we're going to find out if the experts are on his side.
Well.
Danger is on the road. He is not here today. Kimmy will be picking in his place. But we do have from the Let's Go Duffalo podcast, Ryan Duffy.
RD.
Now is your opportunity to jump on the live stream. The Odyssey app, WCMF.com, YouTube and Twitch. The Break Room, WCMF on YouTube and Twitch. We get into it next on a Football Friday here in the Break Room on CMF. Bills, Bengals, 1 o'clock live Sunday, right here on 96.5 WCMF. And keep in mind, the game was supposed to be at 4:25.
Yeah.
They flexed it out for the Bears-Packers game.
Okay.
Which is funny, but it's interesting. This game might be the most compelling game of the week.
Yeah.
You got the Bills, fighting for a playoff spot. The Bengals, despite being 4-8, are still very much alive in the AFC North. If you want to watch the game.
Yeah, I'd like to watch the game, but be entertained.
Oh, that's great. Because the most entertaining gal we know.
Who's that?
Kimmy.
Yeah.
Old Lady K?
She's going to be at the Bill Gray's Tap Room in Chi-Li.
I say we got an entertaining duo.
You're right, because you're going to be with
Timmy. Terrible time, Timmy.
Kimmy and Timmy.
Kimmy and Timmy at the same table.
Get Timmy. All at the Bill Gray's in Chi-Li.
A couple of human chopsticks.
Fantastic drink, delicious food, and Timmy. Sunday, 1 o'clock in Chi-Li on CMF. All right, Danger is on the road this week. He will not be joining us. Kimmy will be picking in his spot. If you want to jump on to see what Ryan is dressed as, you can log on to the Odyssey app, WCMF.com, YouTube and Twitch, The Break Room, WCMF on YouTube and Twitch, Ryan Duffy from the Let's Go Duffalo podcast, and we have no idea what this is.
Yeah, I'm baffled. I'm waiting for, something to be revealed.
He's just wearing a T-shirt, a black cardigan. What are you?
What are you talking about? It's obvious.
What?
I'm from Cincinnati. Come on. You guys can't tell by my generic plain shirt and car. I even brought my generic white hat. I'm from Cincinnati. Wow, you guys are losing your touch.
So the joke is that everybody from Cincinnati is just a normal middle-of-the-road person.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know. That's what you're saying. All I know is that I'm from Cincinnati, and it's pretty obvious.
It's very obvious you didn't want to do anything this morning.
Yeah, I mean, how you have one job a week.
I feel like he's gaslighting us into thinking.
You didn't even
came in a
spill
costume.
chili on your chest.
Yeah, none of that.
You just walked out of Skyline.
No, actually, he had to change his shirt because he did spill chili on his chest. That's how bad he did his bit. Because every morning he has a big bowl of chili for breakfast.
Honestly, I'm insulted that you guys can't tell that I'm from Cincinnati.
Okay.
And also, too, it's freezing in this studio.
It is really,
by the
really
way.
cold.
Yes, it is.
I feel like we should turn it up to around 98 degrees.
We would if we had that
Nick
ability.
Lachey, who is from Cincinnati, because I know that because I'm from Cincinnati.
Before we get into the picks, here's what bothers me.
What's that?
In a simple 30-second Google search we did this morning, we discovered that we knew Pete Rose was from Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
Fat Pete Rose would have been hilarious. William Howard Taft, the president who got stuck in the bathtub of the White House, that would have been perfect for you, right? Who else? George Clooney.
George Clooney
from Cincinnati.
How you could have been a Who fan.
No, that would have been.
That'd be pretty funny.
No, what? You're going to have a footprint on his chest? People died.
Oh, my God, it happened 40 years ago.
It's
that
still a
stadium
massive
isn't even around anymore.
tragedy.
They teamed, the band is even tour.
As a person from Cincinnati, we still mourn that incident.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were from Cincinnati.
I mean, Neil Armstrong was the other one.
You could have been a fatstronaut.
I don't know. I think I'm nailing it.
This is one small disappointment for this room. One giant disappointment to everyone that is listening and watching you in the live
called
stream.
out the hat.
I don't get the hat.
It's a hat. I'm from Cincinnati. I grew my beard out for this.
Oh. I've seen people shave at Cincinnati.
JT writes us on Instagram. Lame! All right.
Cincinnati is not lame.
All right, let's get into the picks from this morning.
Okay.
Tommy made his picks. Again, we talked about how every metric based on the history of this and how the Bills have been performing recently shows that the Bills should lose this game at home. But the NFL has been so upside down.
Right.
That's the reason why the Bills are going to win this game. That was my take. But people are pissed at you because every time you pick
But
the
I
Bills,
used that opinion
But
to
these
formulate.
are your picks. These are
I
not
understand
my
that,
picks.
but I looked to you guys for help, and that was something that made sense to me, so I went with it.
All right, let's get to our first pick.
Sure.
Pat's picks.
No, from Tommy this morning.
No,
See what he's doing?
Patty's
Don't
pick
you
of the
do
day. Here's your guaranteed lock of the day.
Our first Tommy Muley pick
Cincy pick.
on Tommy Tells It Like It Is on CMF. Over/under 2.5 touchdown passes for Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow.
So we don't know who's going to be on the field. For the defense.
Defense-wise, no.
It's a crapshoot.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he gets it. I'm going to take the under.
I'm going to say this again.
I'm going to say it again.
He is
Listen
old.
to here.
Look, it would be the most.
Gonna have some time to throw, I think.
It would be, well, their offensive line is also awful. That's why he got hurt in the first place. I don't even know how to pick this game, Kimmy, because, every strength, every weakness of one team is the weakness of another team.
Okay, so it's a wash.
Well, maybe. But
If it's a wash, then I'm going to go with the
but
Bills.
if it's a wash, it doesn't mean that the Bills are going to be able to succeed.
No, I mean, it's a crapshoot, like anything in life,
So to be clear.
Oh,
my God, I hate you so much.
To be clear.
You are under 2.5 touchdown passes.
Pretty boy.
For Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Kimmy, we talked this morning.
Yep.
In 2 games that finished against the Buffalo Bills, Joe Burrow has thrown for just under 600 yards. He's thrown for 2 touchdowns in each game.
Yeah.
He threw for 2 touchdowns on Thursday against the Ravens. He's never thrown for 3.
Yeah.
But this Bills defense is banged up.
Oh, yeah.
Over under 2.5 touchdown passes for Joe Burrow on Sunday.
I think that this is going to be a ground and pound type of game.
For both teams.
Yes. They're at least going to try up front. And if it starts working, I think they're going to roll with it, which would make me think that Joe Burrow is not going to be throwing touchdowns as much as they may need him to another game. So
Kimmy's with me.
am going to take the under on this one because
Nice.
if Cincinnati does score, I don't know if it's always going to be a Joe Burrow
I was saying
touchdown.
ground and pound, man.
You didn't say any of that.
I think I said in the creep code.
Okay.
And I also, is it supposed to snow Sunday?
There was a chance of snow.
Yeah, so I'm
Could be
going to say
cold.
due to the weather and all that,
Yeah,
I
that
think
weather's
both
bad.
teams are really going to try to
Stings your hands.
That Cincinnati playoff game,
run it down their
the
throat.
playoff game where Cincy came to Buffalo,
yeah.
it was a literal whiteout.
Yeah,
and he
but
threw for 300 yards and 2
but the
touchdowns.
Bills also didn't have like their whole line,
Okay.
their whole defensive line, on the injured list.
Okay, but let's
heading
talk.
into that game.
But let's talk about that, Kimmy, as we turn to Cincinnati. Ryan James writes us on Instagram. Having my wife and in-laws be Cincinnati natives, Ryan is not wrong, but I am still very disappointed.
Okay. Well, I don't be disappointed in Cincinnati, and that's not nice to say about your wife and mother-in-law.
Okay.
So
The Bills have no pass rushers.
Yeah.
Joey Bosa, it looks like he's going to miss this game.
Mm-hmm.
A.J. Epinesa was in street clothes.
Yeah.
Michael Hoyt will not be playing for the rest of the season. You have Greg Rousseau, and that's it to rush this passer. So he's going to have as much time in probably as he needs to stand back there and pick whatever receiver he wants to throw to. Over under 2.5 touchdown passes for Joe Burrow.
I'm with Kimmy on this one. I do think it's going to be more of a ground and pound game in general, just because of how susceptible to the run the Bills defense has had, but I also think though that the Bills defense or the defensive line, when you count them out, they will tend to overperform. I don't think that's going to change the game plan, but I do think that the Bills defense is going to get a few sacks, which will take
Based
away,
on what?
take away,
Based on
which
what?
will take away from which is why I'm going for the under here. I really think that the Bills offensive line is going to clamp their jaws down on Joe Burrow, just like the Jaws movie directed by Steven Spielberg, who is from Cincinnati.
Like, you keep naming people from Cincinnati that you could have been. You could have been Nick Lachey from 98 Degrees, which would have been funny as hell. Your arms out with the 98 Degrees tattoo. You could have been Steven Spielberg.
I'm from Cincinnati. What is the problem here? I am all of those people.
I am Cincinnati.
All right. So everyone's in agreement. Under 2.5 touchdown passes for Joe Burrow. Let's get to our second pick from Tommy this morning here on CMF. Over under 100 yards rushing for Bills running back James Cook.
Oh, he's going to be running around like a madman.
God damn it.
He's going to tear it up. It's going to be a joke out there.
You don't think that the Bengals are going to be looking for that up front? Like,
They're
that's
gonna
what
be a
they're the
swinging-
most prepared
They can't
for
stop
at this
him.
point?
Well, I mean,
They're going to be a barrel you want.
I mean,
ain't
if you
got the
watched
goods.
the Steelers game last week, I think the Bengals kind of know what's coming.
But the Steelers knew what
Couldn't
were coming.
stop him.
I mean, look, the
They
Bills.
set a record
I
in
don't
that
think
stadium.
the Steelers knew the Bills were going to run it that much.
Okay, but
I mean,
Kimmy-
they ran the same play over and over
But I
again.
think that kind of goes to Tommy's point.
It's a
the
swinging
Bills,
door, man.
The Bills ran the same play 26 times,
Yeah.
and they couldn't stop it.
Right.
Sure.
So you are over.
Oh,
My
yeah.
concern more is what James Cook had to do last week versus what he's got left in the tank for this week. That's my concern.
He didn't get beat up in that game.
You,
no.
you get hit
I mean,
every
you're gonna
play.
get-
No,
Yeah,
but I
I
mean,
mean-
like, it wasn't like he didn't get, like, throttled. Like, I mean, general tackling
So
should
tough on the
not, you
body.
should not be exhausted from that 7 days later.
Where'd you bring that up? Because general tackling, one of the worst World War II generals.
Well, he couldn't get his arms around Hitler.
It's a two. All right. We turn to Ryan from Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Dave writes us on Instagram. Are we sure he's not from Cincinnati? That's as good as we get with what Ryan's provided us this week.
You're going to blame that bad joke on me?
No, I blame this bad segment on you.
Okay.
Ryan, it seems like an easy over. James Cook is 54 yards off the most rushing yards in the NFL right now. He has the most 100-yard rushing games this year with 7, and the Bengals defense is the second worst rushing defense in the NFL. That being said, There is a statistical trend that shows running backs who carry the ball 30 times or more in a game have a drop-off in production no matter who they play the next week. And James Cook carried the ball 32 yards against the Steelers on Sunday. Over under 100 yards rushing for James Cook.
You know, I think as the Bills offense, you got to ride the hot hand. I think you got to keep the ball in James Cook's hands, especially, again, going back to the ground and pound point from before and the fact that there might be a little bit of weather there. I think that is it's prime opportunity for James Cook to be serving up a 100-yard game, just like the wonderful retailers at Kroger Company serve up their wonderful
Kroger is not from
warehouse.
Cincinnati.
Their headquarters is in
Okay,
Cincinnati.
shut Nobody knows what Kroger is.
Everyone knows.
No,
what Kroger is.
nobody knows.
Everyone
what Kroger
where
is.
I'm from knows what Kroger is.
Why?
Their headquarters is in Cincinnati.
Okay.
What?
Shut up. Kimmy,
Yeah.
are we starting to ask too much of James Cook?
Maybe, but he seems like he can handle it so far.
I'm knocking on wood, everybody.
You make him sound
I
like he's
think
so
that-
fragile,
Bro,
like he's a
it's
little
an NFL
baby.
season. You shouldn't be taking 32 shots a game.
But didn't Walter Payton do that every game with nothing helping him?
First of all, different game. Second of all,
He's still
what's
looking
Walter
good.
Payton up to lately?
He's still doing all right.
Kimmy, over under 100 yards
But
rushing.
he done.
I struggle with this one, not because I don't think the Bills aren't going to be running the ball a lot, but I wonder if they will give guys like Ray Davis and Ty Johnson more opportunities in this game because of what you said earlier about James Cook maybe being a little tired from last week. That being said, I still think if they're running the ball successfully, it's going to be a James Cook show.
Just sweep.
I'm going to say
Goddamn
over.
sweep.
on
I
that.
said it, man.
Yeah.
I said it. I called it. Sweep-ola.
I would like to. I am disassociating myself from this segment. You guys are all on the
From
same.
Pat's picks?
Hey, last week you guys were all on the same page, and or 2 weeks ago when they lost it, everyone hated you guys for it.
What about last week?
We
You
don't
didn't
know-
make picks,
Yeah,
But
that's true.
Which means
We didn't.
which means we didn't go get any wrong.
True.
which means we didn't go get any wrong.
Yeah, we didn't go get any wrong.
Ryan-
Don't make fun of my dialect.
Ryan relying on his wit this week, which is why this bit sucks. Why shouldn't I make fun of your dialect?
Because I'm from Cincinnati.
Kimmy,
Yeah.
can we get our third pick from Tommy this morning here on CMF? Over under 1/2 an interception for Josh Allen.
I got to think if you're running Cooksey that much, he's not going to have to throw that much.
They ran him 32 times last week,
ran him
and
32 times.
Josh Allen threw an interception. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Listen.
And by the way,
Listen, so it's going to be the same thing
No,
this
'cause
week
here's
that
the
happened
thing.
last week.
Here's the thing.
It's going to happen this week.
Here's the thing.
That's the way the life works.
That's
the sun
what you're-
goes up, the sun goes down.
wait a minute. That's what you're counting on with your James Cook pick, that the same thing that happened last week is going to happen this week.
Different person.
Why are you doing that with your hand?
I don't know. Putting forward.
Oh, my God.
I don't think he throws an interception this week. I think he cleans it up. He's
right.
got to.
Okay.
No, he doesn't have
Yes,
to.
he has
you
to.
You want him
You're
to.
paying this guy $250 million a year.
Again.
You better get your crap together.
Again, they're paying you to be entertaining, not happening.
Oh, so you're saying on Josh Allen with the break room.
No. That Josh Allen behind you is the Josh Allen of the break room. Kimmy?
Yeah.
We talked about it this morning. After only throwing 4 interceptions in his
Right.
first 8 starts, Josh Allen has thrown at least 1 interception in each of his last 4 starts. Even more alarming, Josh Allen has played the Bengals 3 times in his career, not including the DeMar game that was ended. He has thrown an interception in every game against
Yeah.
the Bengals. Over under 1/2 an interception for Josh Allen.
I don't think he's going to be throwing the ball as much.
Don't you dare. Damn it, Kimmy!
Come on.
The thing
Come on,
is,
girl.
I don't put these interceptions on Josh as much as I do the
80K.
fact that like he's just not on the same page with these receivers because it's been like a rotating group of guys out there. He doesn't have a guy. He
Hey,
doesn't
you're
have like
familiar
his
with that, right?
trustworthy go-to
Rotating
guy.
guys on a Saturday
and it
night?
doesn't look like Dalton Kincaid will play this week.
Balls
I
in
don't
the
know.
No, it looks
Balls
like
in
he's
the
trending to
chest?
go.
Is
Shut
he?
up!
Balls
He's-
through your hands.
I think if Dalton Kincaid's out there, he's got a guy he can trust. It's like a confidence thing for him. I don't
Oh,
see
come on.
him throwing an interception
80K coming through.
on Sunday. I know I hate it too. I hate it.
So it's in your hands.
But
What do
I
you mean you
just-
hate it too? You have a choice here.
But she's making an
unless it's like
intelligent
some like
pick.
fluky thing, I think Josh is going to be responsible with the ball on Sunday.
All right, we turn to Ryan. Jeremy
He
writes
just
us.
needs one guy out there he trusts.
Okay. Jeremy writes us on Instagram.
Yeah.
Ryan keeps looking into the camera like he's going to confess to a crime that nobody asked about. Ryan,
Patrick?
I don't even care. Over under 1/2 an interception for Josh Allen on
Wow,
Sunday.
dynamite setup by the host of the break room. Well, if you're asking me, which you are,
Yeah.
I do think again that there's going to be not as many passing opportunities for Josh Allen.
Hey, what?
because,
Nothing to do with this segment. I want
because
nothing to do with it.
What?
the running
Don't
game
get mad
had
at
worked
us.
so well last week. And also, too, we haven't seen a whole lot of Josh's legs, so I think the Josh running game is getting in
Ooh,
it.
look at that.
And he, Lord knows he's hard to tackle with how tall he is. Like, 665 feet tall, which actually is the same height as the Great American Tower of Queen City Square in Cincinnati.
What?
So I'm going to take the under on this one. I don't think he's going to throw a pick.
Watch him throw like 300-something yards on Sunday. It's like
Somebody-
an air show.
So somebody texted me another famous person from Cincinnati.
Oh.
Who's that?
Charlie Manson.
Is he from Cincinnati?
Yes, he is.
I do want to
Born
point out.
in
By the way,
Cincinnati.
this bit dying more than the victims of the
murder.
Manson
Yeah,
family.
yeah.
You say Charlie Manson never killed anybody, right?
That's weird that you immediately jumped on that.
Well, he didn't
Pretty
do it.
good guy. I'm
He
just
didn't
saying,
do it.
maybe he's a little bit
All I'm
Technically,
saying, he didn't do it.
Yeah.
It is weird. Like the one person you're dressed like today is Mike Danger.
12, hey guys, 12. I can't make it this week. 12. All right. Everybody is on
So
it
it's a sweep.
so far. Let's get to our final pick, or no, excuse me,
Good.
fourth pick from Tommy this morning on CMF. Tommy, do the Bills win this game? And if so, is it by 6 points or more?
So I do think the Bills will win.
Okay.
And I do think that they will cover those 6 points.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
But if we're looking farther afield, Pat, I do think
Don't you dare.
I
Don't
do
do it.
think I do
Don't
think
do it.
Yeah.
the Bills will have this game in hand. I don't think it's going to be a close game at the
Based
end.
on what?
Based on my personal feelings and conversations we've had previously in the break room
Based on his picks.
on experts that have contributed to the show.
So what are you saying?
I think they will win by at least 10 points.
Which makes that
Well, that makes that what is it, Cincinnati? Is it the Crescent City?
Queen City.
Queen City. Maybe Queen City blowout.
You could have went with Bengals. It could have been a Bengal
Could
blowout.
have been a Bengal blowout.
Better alliteration. Ryan?
Hey, Pat, what's up?
The Bills are favored by 5.5 points. And we brought this up this morning, and this might be the most important statistic you hear all day if you are betting this game.
I'm listening.
The Bills have only covered the spread at home as favorites one time this season. That was against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Every other home game they've been favored, they have not covered the spread. Do the Bills win this game? And if so, is it by 6 points or more?
That doesn't sound right. What were they favored by against New Orleans?
A lot, and they didn't win by a lot. They did not cover the spread in that game.
Okay.
Trust me on this.
Well, I mean, it's hard to trust you. Well, I got to say, I do think that the Bills are primed to go into the end of the season, riding their hot hands, really making some noise and going into the playoffs, riding high. I have a feeling that we're going to be hearing the shout song a lot this Sunday.
Ooh.
Actually, now that I think about it, wait, the shout song. That's by the Isley Brothers, right? Made famous by the Isley
Yes, it
Brothers?
is.
Yeah, maybe so.
They're from Cincinnati. Look
Yeah,
at that.
Look at that.
Interesting.
What?
I'm going with the Bills winning. I got a 10-point cover for the Bills. I'm going with
But
Tommy.
you have them winning in a blowout.
I'm going with Tommy on this one. I'm talking
The gang's all
Bengal,
here, baby.
a Bengal Queen Bengal blowout, baby.
Queen Bengal.
Queen Bengal. A Quingle. Looking good.
There's one person left that can save this sinking ship. And I don't have a lot of faith in her right now.
Why not?
Kimmy, do the Bills win this game? And if so, is it by 6 points or more?
I have the Bills winning this game.
Oh,
But
come on. You can't give it to
I
me.
don't see it being a Bengals bleh. I think it's going to be a close game.
Do they cover this 5.5?
No.
Oh.
I think it's going to be a really close game. Again, ground and pound style game, back and forth, no defense involved. Bills win by 3.
Wait, that doesn't make sense. You have a no defense, everybody's running the ball all the time kind of game. When is the last time you saw one of those in the NFL?
I don't know. We're due.
Oh, my God. I hate this.
You know, I
This is what
know,
I'm going with.
I know Mike Danger.
Yeah.
And I've worked with Mike Danger.
Uh-huh.
You know Mike Danger.
Nobody got that reference. Nobody got that reference.
You got it.
Yeah, because I'm stupid and I have a lot of
I
time.
think
on
Do you know who said that?
Mondale?
Not Mondale.
Who was it?
It was the guy from Cincinnati.
The guy from Cincinnati?
Yes.
Who was it? Oh, hey, Dynamite, shut up, you dick!
Wow, you really let us down.
You know who said it? Monday. No, it wasn't Monday. Who was it? Oh,
He said it to Dan Quayle, but I don't
Dan
know who
Quayle,
it was.
yeah.
No, Dan Quayle was the recipient.
Yes, he was.
Oh, now Ryan's going to try and get smart on you.
I don't know who said it.
You know who said it? Nick Lachey from Cincinnati.
Oh, I didn't know he was running.
It's the hardest thing I'll ever have to do. All right. Let's get to our fourth pick.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
By the way, do we want to Google who said that? Because it's going to bother Tommy.
It's going to bother you, too.
Yes, it will. Kimmy, can you Google who said?
As soon as you hear it,
you are no JFK.
Jack Kennedy.
Jack Kennedy.
Yeah.
All right. While Kimmy's Googling that, let's get to our final pick from Tommy this morning on CMF.
Hold on.
He will be
Not so fast, buddy. I think Joe Burrow is going to flop out of this game.
Okay.
I think his game is going to suck.
Yeah.
I think he's going to. I think he's going to have his worst performance of the season, and I think at the end of this game, when he's on the sidelines with his head in his hands, that dude's going to be openly crying because he's a soft-handed pretty boy. Mr. Manicured Nails is going to be weeping openly because he's going to have his worst game of the season.
They're not going to have anyone to get to him. He's going to cry about what?
That's what's so frustrating.
Well, Javon Solomon's going to make him cry?
How do you know?
You don't even know who that is.
I don't know.
I could have just
I
made
don't
that
know
name
Jamar.
up. I could have just made
I don't know if Jamar
not even
knows
the name
who
I
he
said.
is.
Not even the name I said.
But that's so Jamar. That's my bonus pick. He gets his ass handed.
No, your bonus pick was he's crying.
Joe
Oh, he will
Burrow
cry.
cries.
Okay.
I mean, openly cry.
Not from injury or anything, but from purely
Doesn't
just how
matter. No,
poor
you know
he's
what? I
played.
am fine with
Okay,
tears,
all
period.
right.
I'm fine with any
All
kind
right.
of tears.
Your
Fine.
bonus pick is Joe
He's
going to
be crying like his
on
idol
television.
Elton John behind the piano at Lady Di's funeral.
Okay.
Goodbye, Orchard Park. Kimmy?
Lloyd Benson, by the way.
Lloyd Benson.
You were not going to come up
I
with
knew that name.
I knew it.
Yes,
It was-
I did.
You did
It was
not know
right
that.
on the tip of my
knew
tongue.
It was.
Neither of you knew that. Shut up. Shut up.
Lloyd
Benson.
Benson.
Cincinnati kid.
Yeah.
Tried out for the Reds, actually.
He did not do that.
He
Yes,
absolutely did.
Yes, he did.
He's
Kimmy?
taken in the 54th round.
Yes. Southpaw. But I use my right hand. Southpaw.
You know, I heard he played for 4 years.
Yeah.
You know where you can put those fingers, right?
Yeah. Your mom. She liked it all up in her Cincinnati. Came out and smelled like sky-high chili, son. Real messy. Kimmy,
Yeah.
does the game end with Joe Burrow in
I don't know
tears?
why you think Joe Burrow's so soft.
I saw him in that documentary, man.
Okay, but I mean, he's a kid that came up tough. I'm gonna say
He didn't
no
come up tough,
tears.
by the way. He came up from a tough town. His old man was a professor. He wasn't a tough kid.
Okay, I'm gonna say no tears. No Jack Burrow.
Jack you are no Jack Burrow. According to Tom Benson.
No Joe Burrow.
Lloyd Benson.
It was a joke, Ryan. God damn it. Why do you ruin everything about this
I'm not
show?
ruining anything. I'm from Cincinnati.
That's how I feed
Stop
my,
it.
I feed my
Stop
family.
it.
I feed my family this way.
Leave Cincinnati out of this.
Okay. So you are no tears.
No tears.
No
No
more
tears.
tears, Joe
No.
Burrow. All right. We turn to Ryan. Christine writes us on Instagram. As quoted in the YouTube fan page, which you never give us credit for, WKR Pork in Cincinnati. By the way, we got Dynamite references from 40 years ago all over the place.
Yeah.
Ryan?
Patrick.
God damn it. Does the game end with Joe Burrow in tears?
I mean, they don't call him Joe Burr for nothing, okay? He is literally icy cold. That guy does not show emotion. He's got ice running
doesn't
through
even
his
smile.
veins. He does not smile. He doesn't laugh. He doesn't get angry. When he blew out his elbow a few years ago, threw the ball and was just like, guess I can't throw anymore. Goes down with his turf toe injury. It's like, guess I can't stand anymore. The only way he is going to have tears in his eyes is if the wind chill is below 0 and his eyes water out of necessity. I'm taking the under on this one.
Okay. There you go. There are our picks this week.
You should really pep it up a little bit.
I would like to once again.
It's the weekend.
I would like to once again to state I am removing myself from this segment. This is not my fault. Whatever happens, all of them did this. They all did.
Who's
this.
all of them?
All of them. Kimmy,
I'm not the one
Ryan,
that came out and said the Bills are going to win because the league is upside down. That was you.
Yes, I did say that.
And that's what I used to make my picks with.
But when you are picking a parlay, every gambler knows this. You never pick your team to do everything the right way. For example, Mike just wrote us on Instagram, after this segment, I am hammering Cincinnati same-game parlay.
Cincinnati.
All right.
mice from out that way.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Charlie Manson.
Steve Benson. All right. He almost did it again. You bitch.
No, I didn't.
Lloyd Benson.
I did not almost do it again.
All right.
Man, nasty in here today.
Ryan?
Patrick.
If I want to catch the newest episode of Let's Go Duffalo for some actual entertainment that you're a part of, where could I find that?
Yeah, you can find the funky new episode of Let's Go Duffalo, just like Bootsy Collins, famous Cincinnati jazz funk bassist.
You could have come in as Bootsy Collins. White Bootsy Collins.
I was going to say.
White Bootsy Collins.
White
That's
Bootsy
not going to work.
Collins. No, but that's easy. It's sunglasses. Okay.
You can find the Let's Go Duffalo
Nobody knows
podcast
who Bootsy Collins
on
is.
the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts, and follow us on social media at lets.go.duffalo on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube.
Okay, let's take a break. It's Friday. You know what that means?
I just figured out who he really could have come as.
Who's that?
Maury.
Oh, he's from Cincinnati.
Yeah, he's from Cincinnati. The mayor of Cincinnati.
Jerry Springer, you
Jerry
idiot.
Springer.
Oh, is that what I'm thinking of?
God, you are so dumb. You're the dumbest person I have ever met.
Well, they're both talk
You're
show
the
hosts.
dumbest
Oh, this is the greatest
person.
segment of all time.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Oh,
You
it's so
ruined all of
wonderful.
this. It's like
But
the
wait,
most
who is the mayor of Cincinnati?
Jerry Springer was the mayor of Cincinnati.
Wait.
And he got...
So Maury
Chicago.
ran for mayor, and then Jerry knocked him out?
Yeah, that's what happened.
And they both bought a hooker and bounced a check?
Jerry Springer won the mayor of Cincinnati after being caught as a local elected official paying for a prostitute with a personal check. That's how he
That
got
bounced.
famous. Yes, he bounced
A check.
a personal check
Okay.
to a prostitute while Maury was watching him
Yeah.
have sex with a prostitute.
Forged by Murray.
Maury!
Maury!
Maury! Kimmy! Creep Cap commercial
done now?
CMF. Go. Just go. We took. Damn it! Everything.
What's the matter?
I just want to go home.
Yeah.
We took so long being angry about what just happened in this room.
Yeah.
That we have 4 minutes for this segment.
Yeah.
Hanging out in the break room, Rochester's Classic Rock 96.5.
So it's going to be good.
WCMF. Tommy said a lot of disgusting stuff this week. We recorded it. We're going to play it so we can all be silent for a while. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the Creep Cap on CMF.
Tommy said it, and we all regret it. It's the Creep Cap on WCMF.
I was just explaining my batch history.
Okay.
My batchery.
We will keep an eye. I mean, hopefully there's an arrest.
Don't get any in your eye.
Yes, no, that's
You're too
great
close.
advice.
Don't
That
get
is
that close.
Great
some answers
advice.
would
Oh,
be
it's in my eye.
Okay.
Oh, juice. There's past juicy cans.
Yeah,
I don't think.
your musty ass organs.
I only donate my tissue to one person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's that?
I'm just. It's a private affair. You'd have to ask your mama. He's
Yeah.
the beaten bandit. I like it.
You want to just get them all out of your system now? We can keep having a conversation.
I like to sprinkle them.
Okay, yeah.
Much like the beaten bandit. Trying to get that brownie on the tip of his shoe. Hey, baby, what are you doing? Hey, slow down there, baby. Hey, give me a day. I want to check it out. Oh, that's a nice boomers you got there, baby. So you're talking about morning poon tang.
You got it. This according.
Have your tang and then have you some poon tang.
Who drinks Tang in the morning?
Guys that get poon tang.
Okay.
I'm gonna rupture my sacroiliac. I'm gonna have to, but I'm not going to no doctor. Fix my sacroiliac. There's a guy in my neighborhood said he could fix my sacroiliac and my cat for only $35.
Almost 25 years.
I'm a free badger, bro.
If I stop
I
the
spent my political party for many years.
if I
Turf Tongy's gonna be gone long, son. You're gonna need a skin graft on that pecker.
because like if you turn your head too quickly to one way, there's a door jam that's going
Good
to
thing I
push you
didn't
out.
do that last night. Your mama be hurting.
See, he's got nothing. It's over. So with that, we'll allow him to rest.
Put a snag, something.
We'll allow him to put him in concussion protocol. Because you're so not
When
Sean.
badge gets in your eye, you're standing too close to that guy. Happy holidays. That's not mayonnaise.
Thank God 70%.
Badge gets in your eye.
So good to be a creep.
There it is, the Creep Cap on CMF. Okay.
What's that?
We have 90 seconds
Okay.
before we have to go back in a commercial because this show, from beginning to end, has been an abject disaster today. Just everything.
I've enjoyed it. I did.
Everything going wrong. Like,
Yeah. Sometimes it's good to switch things up.
This is what switches things
From
up.
one disaster to another.
From good, from sometimes okay to terrible show. And like what makes it worse is we are sitting in here. Our heat is still not working.
It's getting colder in
Yes,
here,
it
so
is.
maybe that's what's wrong.
So we told you, if you listen to the show on a regular basis, for like 6 months, when it was really hot outside, our thermostat didn't work.
Yeah.
So we had no air conditioning. We finally got air conditioning back. They fixed it. 2 months later, the dial to our thermostat broke.
It just disappeared.
Yeah.
Stopped working.
Yeah.
So now there is no heat.
Yeah.
And now that it is getting cold, it's legitimately like 57, 58 degrees in this room. I love it.
Might be colder.
You guys are freaking out.
But you're bundled up, man.
Well, you could also bundle.
I don't want to bundle up.
I
I'm
don't want to
inside.
bundle. I'm inside. I don't want to
I think
bundle.
because the confusing part is it's only cold here. If you walk around the rest of the building, it's a normal
It's
temperature.
like Miami.
It's because our
Yeah.
thing doesn't
But
work.
I'm saying that makes it hard to dress because I'm going to go from sweating to freezing.
Yeah.
The funniest part is they had a guy come in to fix it. He looks at it. He's like, "Oh, I know. I can fix this. I'll be back tomorrow." And he never came back.
No, never showed back
And
up.
nobody in the building's like, "Hey, where'd that guy go?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they just keep forgetting about us down here.
Apparently.
All right, we come back, wrap it up, build a fire to stay warm next year in the break room. On CMF. That's going to be Rapperoo.
Audio Friday Rapperoo.
For a Friday Break Room CMF. We'll be back here Monday morning for a post-game Monday. Again, I wash my hands of all of what happened in that pick segment. If you want to be angry with anybody, Kimmy and Tommy. It's them. There you go.
All right.
We do have something to give you before we go.
Oh, what's that?
Log on to the contest page, WCMF.com. Enter for your chance to win this tickets to see The Gilmore Project. Wish you were here. Saturday, December 13th at the theater at Innovation Square, 131 Chestnut Street in Rochester, courtesy of Rochester Events. Celebrate the 1973 release of Pink Floyd's masterwork, Dark Side of the Moon. Tickets are on sale, right now at rochesterevents.com. All right, we got to get out of the way.
Yeah.
For Kimmy,
Yeah.
who you can go hang out with along with Timmy.
Oh.
Terrible Time Timmy at the Bill Gray's Tap Room in Chile on Sunday, 1 o'clock for this Bills game. So get some fantastic food, delicious drink. And Timmy, Sunday, 1 o'clock on CMF. For Tommy Muley, who, if the Bills don't win this game, I am legitimately afraid for you.
Why? I used Pat's picks today.
Not even no.
So I think I'm feeling good.
Not a thing.
Oh, Patty picks.
My name is Pat Duffy. I had nothing to do
Patty
with
picks.
this. We will see you back here
Tells
for
it like it is.
a post-game Monday in the break room, 6 a.m. on 96.5 WCMF.